All right, everyone, we are live.
Hello, and thank you for joining us again for the fifth session of Cerberus. I am the GM, Pazuzu, and those of you that are joining us for the first time, welcome. Those that are returning, welcome back, and thank you for the continued support. We're going to go right down the line with character introductions, and after that, we are going to have a quick recap, and we'll get started. So let's go right down the roster and start with Artemis. Tell us about your character, please.
He's a pirate from another land. Fights with a crossbow. Can't actually hit with melee weapons, but he's a fighter. That's about. And he's very superstitious. That's about all there is for Artemis.
Okay, thank you. Geiseric, tell us about Geiseric.
My character's name is Geiseric Marin Rabu. He is a male dragonborn of the lightning variant. He's a paladin. Goes around the country righting wrongs with his sidekick Crypt.
He's a kobold, right?
Yes, he is.
All right, I'll take us to Haley. What's your little bio?
Haley's half-elf fighter. She sounds like a dwarf, acts like a dwarf, and drinks like a dwarf, but she's not a dwarf.
All right. Okay, thank you. And Torm, tell us about
Thank
yourself.
you very much for the sub with Prime.
Torm
COS
is a
20,
human Tempest cleric.
COSX 20.
Long white hair,
However you say
long
your
white
name, bud,
beard,
I appreciate
braided.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, former Utgard Viking, wears brigandine, and smells like ozone, typically.
Okay. I have to ask this. Why do you smell like ozone?
Lightning.
Got you. Okay.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Sadly, I know what that smells like.
Yeah, that's never good to have that as a basis. Thank you, everybody. We do have somebody running late, but they will be here from what I understand of it, so we'll introduce them when the time comes. Quick recap where we left off. The group had been approached by Aklipe, who is the ranger in charge of the Hunter's Lodge in Caligaros, to find Artemis's sacred hind. Along the way, they were attacked by a group of rangers who were identified as followers of Hecate. They were looking for the hind the same way the group was, but they were to do it to limit the power of Artemis, while also enlisting the help of some ettercaps to help try to trap it. The party disposed of the rangers quite easily, and then found the hind, and then proceeded to track down the ettercaps in their hideout, defeating them, putting an end to the threat to the hind. After which the party returned to Caligaros, took a long rest, and that is where we pick up the next morning. So you guys are at the Lounge Ambrosia, just waking up for the morning. Who's doing what?
I'm going to work on preparing a few spells, and once that's done, I'm going to head down.
Yeah, I guess we would go and talk to the centaur guy.
Okay.
Because
No
we never
prob-
made it to him, right?
You haven't made it back to him yet, no. You guys went to the Cap and Hammer. Which actually is not a problem, because as you guys walk out, you discover that Chiron is actually coming into the lounge to look for you guys, just to inform you that somebody has fallen ill in the town. Just happened yesterday while you guys were out dealing with the hind. So he pushes that. He's kind of pushing on. Okay, let me try that again. He's telling you it's probably nothing. He's just become incredibly paranoid. with everything because of what's gone on in the last week or so with everything that's happened, which is why you guys are here.
Right, well, do you not have a cleric that can look into this for you? I mean, I can, but if there's somebody else who can look into this first, then you may want to go that route instead of bringing us in.
Oh, of course. We have the Temple of Zeus clerics. We can have them. I just want to let you know what's going on, because the problem we've been having is obviously with everything going around. It's incredibly shaky with things right now.
Has anything else happened?
No, just that. Oh, well, Shabazz, remind me though. Not you ask me. We do have a small trading cart coming from Fort Thetis today. They have a couple extra things for the Cap and Hammer to sell if you're interested.
They couldn't have waited until, they couldn't have gotten here yesterday. I spent all my money last night.
I'm sorry. Sometimes these things happen with the fort. They might have a couple things that are useful to you. From what you've just been telling me of what the things you've been running into, they have some silver on them, so they might be able to help out in some way with adding that to your weaponry if you need it.
Does seem useful. I don't need it personally because it's magic, but the martial types here may need.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I think I'll go.
Well, the caravan won't be here until for another couple hours, I'd imagine, but it hasn't shown up yet. But if you'd like to hang out, you can. That's no problem. But yeah, they'll be at the Cap and Hammer shortly. It should be anyway.
Have we told him everything that went down with the island of Hecate worshippers and all that?
Yeah, go ahead and fill them in if you like.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to do.
I think we told them that yesterday, actually. Or last session.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Did you tell that? Okay. I think you told... I don't know if you told him or a clip, eh?
Thought it was just a clip. Either way, they know now.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
Yep, they know
Yeah.
it. So, yes, that is what has... So you know that the caravan's going to be... The small caravan's going to be coming, and someone's fallen ill, and you guys still do know about the one thing with the Etten. So what do you guys like to do?
Want to check out the ill guy because we have time, and then look for clues about the Etten while we wait for the people to come into the Arm and Hammer?
I suppose the illness is in town, so we don't have to actually leave, and we can get that done while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
Works for me.
Gonna be all you. You're the healer.
Okay. So as you guys are, Chiron's still there, and he informs you of where the person is that you are looking for, and it actually, he tells you it is, I'm sorry, he says to you guys, well, the person that's sick is actually at the vineyard. It's Gregorios, the vineyard owner. He, right now, the Paeon, the Temple of Zeus, the cleric of the Temple of Zeus is kind of helping him out. If you'd like to lend a hand, feel free.
Right, might as well. Like to get some free wine out of.
Right.
I'm sure he'd be agreeable for that. That's going to be his call, though. So as you guys are heading towards the vineyard, which is on the northwest side of town. And you guys get there, and as you walk in, you notice that you haven't met him yet, but now as you guys actually have met him, you realize he's a satyr, which is a half man, half, that's a good word for it. It's
Goat?
yeah, basically, it's like a half goat, half man. small being, but half man, half goat, and he is feeling very feverish, or he looks very feverish, and he's in a sleep. That is just they're asleep right now. Payon is there looking over him.
Does he look to be in the same condition as the king was?
He looks similar. Make a medicine check.
Can I do this as well?
Sure can. Anybody that wants to make one for this can go ahead.
Whoa.
Oh, get it.
It's
Wow.
13.
12, 13,
20.
I got it. 27.
20 and 20. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the 20 and 27 guys have no problem saying that this looks very similar to the kings in the on the other island. Hello there.
Bye, B, y'all. I totally thought we started at 7 my time. I wasn't getting any notifications from Discord on my phone either, so I didn't realize y'all were, like, adding me.
Sorry about that, but you're here now, so no problem. If you could change your your name on your thing to your character name, please.
Absolutely.
And a quick recap while you're of what you the last like 15 minutes, real quick. Party woke up from the long rest, and Chiron met them outside and told them that there is somebody that is ill in the town. The party has gone to check it out. He has also informed them of a small trading caravan that's going to be showing up in Caligaros to get some extra stuff, mentioning silver for the smith. And the party has decided to go check out this ill man who turned out to be the satyr who runs the vineyard in town.
Okay. Sweet, thanks for the recap.
Yeah, no problem. But yes, it looks like the king's looks like the same illness as the king.
Is the cleric there? You said he, she, it was?
Yeah, Payon is here, yes.
Have you determined that? Oh, wait. We didn't really get a resolution on the medicine check, right? You just said it looks a little bit like the king. Did we see anything else about it?
The sleep doesn't seem to be isn't from the fever. The sleep's a different thing altogether. It's more
Gotcha.
magic. You could tell it's a little more magical. Probably. Oh, you got 20 to 27. So this is not fever sleep. This is magical of some variety.
Okay, I'll ask the cleric. Have you tried anything yet? Anything working?
We've tried some things, but just doesn't seem to. Nothing seems to be happening. He just seems very feverish in the sleep that he just won't wake up from.
Well, I'll try something. I will go up and I will cast Remove Curse.
Okay. As you cast that, you see the fever sort of as you put your hands over and grab your holy stone, put your hands over him to get the radiant light in over him. The fever seems to go away very briefly, and then immediately the sweat and everything seems to dry up. He seems to calm down for a few seconds, then immediately goes right back into sweating again, having the feverish restless sleep again.
I look at the guy. I remember of the king, and I say, "Hey guys, is this familiar to any one of you?"
Well, yes, it looks a bit like what the king had on the other island. We weren't able to cure that either. I did not try this spell the first time. I figured I'd try again. But this this is something that I cannot get rid of at my level here. Anybody have any idea?
Look, the king was a bad guy, and he was put to sleep. If we follow that logic, this guy may also be a bad guy. So we could kill. Don't worry, guys. I'm just kidding, guys. Not kill him, but maybe we could do a background check.
I mean, he was a winemaker. I don't know if it was necessarily evil.
I don't think being a winemaker prevents you from being evil.
Well, it doesn't make you evil either.
I mean,
Either way, does anybody have any ideas about how to get rid of this?
we know that it's magical in nature, but that's about it, correct?
Yes, you can tell the two that had the 20 and 27 know it's magical.
Do we have anybody who's available who can dispel magics?
Well, I can, but I thought remove curse would fix the problem. If I use that as well, I'll have used my biggest spells for the day.
That's why I was hoping that other cleric would use it.
That's a good point. Can you use it?
Dispel magic. I've tried that already.
Right.
No response from anything. We're still looking in to see what could possibly be affecting things. This has only happened yesterday.
Was he doing anything in particular yesterday before it happened?
No, he got done with. He fell ill roughly about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. He was coming into the tavern to get something to eat and came in, and that was it. He just kind of passed out right there.
After eating?
No, he didn't even get this food. He walked in and went to order and didn't even make it to the bar.
Around what time did we heal the hind?
Heal the hind would have been about an hour or so after. That's like 3 o'clock ish or so, if my math's right.
I'm gonna take the cloth bag that I have, and that has the without showing the other cleric the symbols that's in it, and I'm gonna place it next to the guy to see if it resonates with him or does anything.
Okay.
Got the Hecate symbols in it.
Yep. As you do that, he's already in a restless sleep in the first place. As you do that, it gets more violent.
No, don't do whatever
Right.
you're doing. It's
I'll
not
take it
doing him
away.
any favor.
And then I'd like to replace it. Instead of using those holy symbols, I'd like to use the other 3 holy symbols that I just happen to have on me. The ones of Zeus, Artemis. I don't know who the other one I have.
Ares, wasn't it?
There. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you do that, as you pull the other symbols away, he goes back to his normal restless
Oh,
sleep.
Hephaestus is the other one.
Oh, Hephaestus, that's right. You put the other symbols down, and the sleep doesn't change any, but it didn't get any worse.
What symbol did you put next to him?
The one where it got worse was the holy symbols we took off the Rangers.
Right.
The symbol of Hecate.
I'm gonna look under the bed, like try to examine, see if there's like another holy symbol somewhere.
Okay. Make a investigation check, please.
Oh no.
Can we all do it or just him?
All right.
If somebody wants to assist him, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Yeah.
How do I do advantage in D&D Beyond?
I just
just-
rolled twice.
Yeah, just click it twice.
First one's an 18. And we're not talking about that one.
Was that good, huh?
Yes, that good, sure.
I mean, we're about to see it live.
It was an 18.
And a 3.
Okay, so the 8, you don't find a holy symbol or of any variety underneath the bed. What you do notice, though, is that there are what looks to be very light burns around the bed, around the like underneath where he's laying. There's just very light burns on the bed and the sheets and the like.
I guess I'll point those out.
Okay, to the party or to Payon too, or everybody?
Well, I mean, everybody's here, so to everybody assembled.
Okay. Yeah, so Payon gets underneath and looks, and you see him kind of looking at it and seems to be thinking for a second. And the first thing that pops in, the first thing he says is, "Diomedes."
Bless you.
Did he eat too many sweets? I'm sorry.
Torm, he looks at you kind of quizzically for a second, and Haley looks over at you and says, "No, Diomedes is it's an old king. There's a flower he's known for that stops fevers, grows in his tomb. For those of you that don't know, Diomedes raised man-eating horses."
Oh, fine.
Interesting.
Amazing.
So, yes. But I'm not totally sure if that is. That's just the first thing that popped in my head as soon as I saw that. I mean, if you'd like to help now, we can, or we can wait until it gets worse and see what happens, or that's up to you guys.
Yeah, because if we can get, will there be more than one flower? Because the king is also afflicted, so.
Oh, there should be, yes, I'd imagine.
It seems like a logical place to go. That
This sounds like a
anybody
quest.
have any? Guys, anybody have any objection?
Is there anything we should know before traversing into this? Is there any special items we should acquire?
Well, the thing that you really probably would need, except for one thing, the tomb is actually defended by traps to prevent people from looting it, of course. Unfortunately, the tomb keeper that we had died in a tragic accident a few days ago, and the only thing I know of it myself is just a phrase that he used to say, which is, "Count on the gods as your eyes and pay the ferryman a prize."
I'm sorry, what?
The phrase he used was, "Count on the gods as your eyes and pay the ferryman a prize."
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What happened to him? Just
He had an accident on the way back from the tomb one day.
What type of accident?
Fell off his horse.
No.
oh,
Anything
So
suspicious
he came
about
from Diomedes, the person who creates man-eating horses, and this man just happened to fall off a horse and die.
You know, we thought that was unusual too.
unusual. No, unusual is dressing the same as a friend when you meet up. That's not unusual. That's hellish. There's a difference.
Well, we have nothing to. We haven't. There was never a problem before. That's why the problem come up now.
Good
Can I
thing we
attempt a
don't-
religion check to see what I know of that saying? If I know where it
Yeah.
originates from or anything?
Sure, go ahead.
17.
17. Give me 1 second. I gotta find my note on that.
We're not going across the river, are we? A sticky one, perhaps?
It's referring to what is referring to is the way that from that the tomb for Diomedes was formed. They put it really should have been history. That's my fault, but I'll show you the same way. The holes, there were holes in the ceiling purposely put there, and it forms constellations, and the light shines in and forms these same constellations. So the reference to the god's eyes is the light coming into his tomb. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had my mic up. On that religion check or history check, if you want to call it that, do I know if it refers to either sunlight or moonlight?
As best you know, it just refers to light.
Okay.
Let's head on over without horses.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go without horses. I don't think I ever want to see or ride a horse in this town.
Alrighty. So you guys are heading that way. Payon tells you that... I'm sorry, let me try that again. Payon looks to you guys and says, well, the tomb is just northeast of here, just outside the forest. If you go past Chiron's villa, but to the outside of it, you should be there after a couple miles. No problem seeing it. And you guys are heading that way?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, you guys get there without much of a problem. It's the roads traveled a lot, especially considering that this is also you guys do recognize this as next to the forest of Artemis that you guys were just in. It also is the same way, close to the same way you guys went to the lake to deal with the Hydra. So it's traveled pretty frequently. It's fairly safe. And as you guys come up to, you guys assume you found it. When you guys walk up and see it off about 100 feet in the distance, what looks to be a very modest stone mausoleum. There are 4 white pillars that hold the roof up, and the recesses in the front of it have triangle frames that have sculptures of a monarch sitting on a throne, and looks to be people on either side that have gifts, like they're giving this monarch gifts. And there are 2 giant slabs that mark where the doors to enter are. What do you guys...
Well, we know there are traps in the area. Let's not be too hasty about this.
Maybe they are traps.
Yes. Could I just take a quick, cursory look around, see if I see anything out of place?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah, can I look for traps as well?
Sure.
Also try.
I
don't
don't
think I need
think
to
you're gonna
anymore.
need to.
I don't need to.
It's a natural 20, 27.
It's a 4.
Natural 20, 27. There is nothing outside of here that looks like it's off of any variety. Just looks like a lot of footfall walking around it and everything, but nothing looks like it's leading in. As far as secret doors and the like go, nothing looks like it's leading into, or traps, I'm sorry. Nothing looks like it's nothing looks like it's been rigged up to have any problems or anything.
Right, well, it all looks okay out here. Let's take a look. I'll start going forward.
Okay.
I grab my axe just for I go forward, grab my axe.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything specific before you guys go through the doors and walk in?
I'd like to, as I'm walking up, I'm gonna just cast a quick guidance on myself.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull out my sword and shield. Be at the ready.
Wait, GM, through that long rest, could I have cast Find Familiar?
Ideally, yeah.
Okay, then I summon my familiar, little white furry bat.
Okay. So you have a white furry bat.
And I do not have any more money. Yay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so now you guys are accompanied by a small white furry bat.
Alright guys, I can send Lady to scout ahead. But if anything happens, I value her life much more than mine. So if I see that she's in danger, I will charge forward, okay?
Sure.
I send her to scout ahead for anything suspicious and start seeing through her eyes. So Haley just falls.
Okay. So as
Did she
as you
just
guys,
did she just faint? Is she okay? I'll cast a quick spare the dying. Just because.
Nothing happens because
I know
yeah.
it doesn't happen, but
yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I love
felt
Find Familiar.
yeah, he doesn't know the difference. He just passed out in front of him, so he didn't know. So yeah, you take your familiar, or your familiar goes down. You guys open the doors, down goes familiar, and you're immediately greeted by stairs that lead down, which go into what looks to be some type of preparation chamber of some variety. The marble on the floor is looks like a checkerboard, and out here, as opposed to the white outside, inside it's black pillars, and the top of the seal, the inside of the roof, is actually a dark, looks like it'd be like a dark blue or a navy, with holes in the ceiling. And you guys can see that, or your familiar does see that there is light coming through these holes, and it's you can easily see them because it's actually, you can see the dust and stuff floating in here as the lights penetrate the darkness.
Yeah, just a thing. My familiar has blind sight, 60 feet. 60 feet of blind sight.
Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
And that's another character that just jumped in, dude.
Name's Kazax.
Yep, that's Kazakh. That's Kazakhs. So yes, you have caught up to the group. Let me describe this real quick, and I'll get you caught up. Okay, so you said 60 feet of blindside, so is able to tell. They're also here in this room is also what looks to be a marble slab, ready for the preparation, like an embalming type area.
Oh, shit.
And opposite of the stairs, where the bat flew down, there is a corridor that leads into just plain darkness. There's also two more corridors, one on the left and the right, Same thing. It's totally dark. Besides this room, which has the light coming through from the ceiling. Kazakhs, what had basically happened is that the group finished their long rest, woke up, and they ran into Chiron outside, who informed the group that there is somebody that is had fallen ill in the town, and also had mentioned a trade caravan. And
Okay.
the party went to go check it out, and upon checking it out, discovered the name Diomedes, because the person that was sick in bed was having a feverish fit and a restless sleep, and I believe was Torm that investigated and discovered that there was fire, or I'm sorry, not fire, but slight burns under the bed. When this was shown to Paeon, the cleric of the Temple of Zeus, he said the name Diomedes, which prompted the group to ask about it, and they've been sent here to pick up a flower from this tomb of Diomedes.
So that's where we currently are. We're in a tomb,
Yes,
looking for a flower for the sick person.
yes.
All right, you probably just hear down the corridor, just a bumbling of gear, just and a jog. You know, just. Oh, I'm afraid I had one too many drinks last night.
Took you long enough to wake up. We didn't want to wake you.
That's fine. Not a very good idea to wake a dragonborn anyway. Nasty breath weapon.
I see breath too.
Yeah, there too. Alright, what we doing?
Go ahead. Who had something?
Oh no, sorry, I moved my mic. Sorry.
You're fine. Okay, so Haley, how far are you sending your bat around here?
Now that I saw this, I stopped seeing through its eyes. I go back, summon it with me. I turned
You
to the
would have
group.
likely woken up to me, like, getting ready to do CPR. I don't know what the hell.
I open my eyes. What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. You looked like you just passed out in front of us. We didn't know what was going on. I thought I needed to do some medic stuff for you.
I was just investigating ahead.
Well, give us a
Damn.
heads up next time, so I'm not wasting my energy.
Okay. This will happen more, okay? Yes.
Well, then give us a heads up then.
Okay, just a thing, if I ever pass out, either I'm looking through ladies' eyes or I'm dead. So, yeah, just a heads up. But the room doesn't seem dangerous. It's really dark, thankfully. It's a bed, but there's a slab, and it seems to be kind of like, you know, those slabs where they, I don't know, tie virgins and do sacrifices? Yeah, kind of like that. So, really sketchy. Doesn't seem dangerous, but really sketchy.
Well, we're not going to figure much out from standing out here. I think we should go in. Yes.
Alright, let's go.
All right, so everyone heading in.
What time of the day is it that we got here?
It's pretty early, like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
All right. I tell Crypt to stay here, and if we do not return by nightfall, send out for the cavalry.
All right. And Crypt just looks at you. That's boss. But that'd only be yes, sir, I think, for a night, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir. Works fine.
All right. All right, so you guys head in and down, by definition of the stairs. And as you guys get down here, you do see what Haley was able to describe to you guys from what the bat saw, with everything with the slab in the middle of the room. Upon further inspection, though, actually, before you guys actually get into that room completely, you guys are still on the stairs. Can everybody make a investigation check, please.
Have
Is it
good
dark in here?
investigation.
Do we have a light source of some kind, or
There
I
is-
would have cast.
there is-
I would have cast light.
okay?
Okay, and there is lights coming through the holes in the ceiling.
It's a 17. 11 plus
That's
6.
6.
11 for me.
Okay. Okay.
I got a 6. 7
6.
minus 1.
Ready?
Is this the light room that we were told about?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Tozai, what was yours? You're muted, by the way.
That would be why you didn't hear me when I said it. My bad. I got a natural 20 minus 1.
Okay, so, Tozai and Haley. Tozai, Haley, and who had the 11?
Torm.
And Torm. Okay, so you three notice that the constellations that are in the ceiling are shining light into the room. Remember I said this was like a checkerboard? The tiles that the light is hitting are all the black tiles. Everything else is the white tiles.
I'd like to. You want me to shoot an arrow on the one with the light on them, or the one without the light on them?
Both?
Yeah, why not one of each?
That's a good question.
Okay. So
I was gonna say, can you do that? I do have darts and a boomerang if you want to try to hit them at the same time. I'm probably not as good as you are, but
Oh, I don't want to
have
hit them
a
at the same
hand
time.
axe.
I just want to see which one's going to release the traps and which ones aren't.
totally.
So yeah, I'd
Yeah.
like the first arrow to hit the ones the lights aren't on, halfway down the line.
Okay, so the white tiles.
Yeah, not near us at all.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So you shoot your arrow, and I'm gonna make you roll for this. It's not hard to hit these. You shoot your arrow, and it hits the tile, and nothing happens.
And then I'd like to do the same thing with the black tile.
Okay. That one, as you hit that, those dark pillars that were in the room suddenly start spouting fire in 8 directions out of each one of them. There's 4 in this room, basically filling everything but where you guys are standing, and where the that marble slab is. It fills the room with fire.
Don't
So
step
the
there.
black tile did that?
Yeah, hitting the black tile did that.
Okay. And there's it's just like a checkerboard and there's white and black tiles, you were saying?
It resembles that, but it's not exactly a checkerboard, but it resembles that.
Yeah. There's just random assortments of
Yep.
white and black. Okay.
All right, let's not step on the black tiles.
I do not feel like
Good
burning
idea.
my flesh off today.
As you it takes roughly, legitimately takes like a minute for this to die down, and it goes back to what it's doing, and everything goes back to basically the way it looked, outside of the fact that the you see the pillars kind of smoking a bit, but that's probably more from the fire than anything else.
I'd like to go through it without touching the black tiles.
Yeah, let's try to one by one skip across. Hopscotch.
Good idea.
I mean, we can just walk diagonal, right?
I mean, one of us could go across with a rope.
I think you said it was random.
I don't like using ropes anymore.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that. Haley had a bad incident with a rope in a well.
I see. Oh, I understand you had that incident with the well earlier, but if you bring a rope across and stick it to a piton in the wall on the other side, we may not need to touch the tiles at all.
I mean, are they hard to jump across?
Or we could just, run for it.
Yeah, how big is each tile?
Or can we just walk casually, avoiding them?
Yeah, you can pretty much walk casually across without too much of a problem. There are some spots that are bigger than others, but
Oh, okay.
there's
Alright,
ways to
cool.
get around them.
I was gonna say, didn't they have like a caretaker that was?
I will.
Go to
I don't
the
mind
front.
going first. I'm pretty dexterous, just to make sure.
Yeah, I'll walk across. I'll go to the.
All right, let's go at the same time. See if anything happens over there.
Okay, which way? There are 3 corridors here as you guys get down. As Haley would just told you guys from the familiar. There's left, right, and there's one past the marble slab. Which way are you guys gonna go?
Good question. I will.
Do you see anything down any of these pathways?
They are all dark, but does any of you guys have dark vision?
I don't.
Yeah.
Again, I would have cast light.
I have a
I
torch.
do.
Oh yes, right. Yes, you did say you were gonna cast light. That only has a range of so far though. So which?
Let's see. Range
Yeah, have you made it
of
across?
is.
Would you like to
20
affix
foot
it?
radius.
Would you like to?
20 foot
affix-
radius bright light and 20 foot dim light.
That's the same as a torch, so I have that as well.
Hey, do you want to just affix light onto one of my arrows and I can shoot them down each way? We can figure out from there.
I think. Does it go away? Yeah. The spell ends if you cast it again, so I can only cast it once, and I've probably got it on like my shield.
Is it a spell or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, I'll just.
Oh, then we can find
just
it. I
do
mean,
it.
we could just use the torch and then we can find out each hallway and then pick one from that way.
I passed out a few torches.
Okay.
Probably one to each member here.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. So trying to be stealthy is off the window because we're using torches.
I mean, there shouldn't be.
I'm
anything-
wearing heavy armor anyway, and I am not dexterous. I'm
same.
like it's just constant
yeah,
pots
same.
and pans, dude.
Oh yeah, Sam.
Yeah, we're not the stealth party. Yeah, so we'd like to fire light arrows down the each way to see how far each one goes.
Okay. Any particular way first you want me to describe this, or just go left, right, center?
That works.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Going on the left, shooting down the left side, you see that it's a long hallway. 5 doors, 5 doors on the right side of the hallway as you see the arrow go past. The hallway only goes about 80 feet down. It's not that terribly long, but there are 5 doors on the right side of this hallway. The right side has something similar, but there's only 1 door down that way, and then the shooting it past the marble area leads into a much bigger area that looks like it has altars and looks to be offerings and the like. As that arrow just kind of sits there and just still lights up the area. It looks like there's a bunch of offerings and the like down that way.
So which way do y'all want to head to first?
Right up the middle.
Is there any writing or any markings anywhere?
Nothing you can see from here.
Okay.
Guys, right is my lucky side, so we should go anyway but right, because I am not lucky.
So left.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a vote for left, a vote for center.
I want to go to the big room.
That's
2 for center.
I'll go down the center. We'll see what's in the big room.
3 for center, 1 for left.
5 doors or a big room?
And we could always split the party.
Yeah.
I know we love doing that.
Let's
He's like,
let's go
please.
center. Let's get the big stuff out of the way first.
All right, I follow party majority.
Let's go.
Works for me.
Okay. Alrighty. So as you guys go into the center, past the marble, avoiding the black tiles as you guys go, you get to this much bigger area where the light arrows landed, and there are like I said, there was a bunch of offerings and they're very not very old, but you can tell they weren't preserved of any type. It looks to be flowers have fallen, are falling apart, petals are falling apart, long dead. Nothing of any real value in here. It looks like it does look like there is a small like a living space, so to speak, that is here. It's just a table, a chair, and some books.
Are there torches along the wall or anything?
There actually are not here. There is no other light source besides the light in this area, believe it or not.
Hmm. And what's at the other end again?
Of the room?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just looks to be like offerings and the like. Like flowers that are starting to wither and die, and little piles of what looks to be money and the like.
Is there any writing on the walls or anything like that?
There actually is some here, yes. They it basically what it's saying is, it's in oh wait, what do you speak for languages?
Common and undercommon.
Okay. Yeah, neither one of those, nothing up here is familiar to you. Does anybody speak giant?
I do.
Okay. Okay, in that case, what you are able to make out from this writing, if you're looking at said writing.
Yeah, it might as well be.
Yeah, sorry, I should have asked that before I asked what you spoke.
Well, I mean, he was looking at something. I assume he would have pointed it out.
Oh, that's fair, yeah. So yeah, what you make out from this is it basically is a big, like an epitaph thing. You'll hear lies. This is the tomb of Diomedes. This is the tomb of Diomedes, the man who raised man-eating horses. Though looking around from that, there is also what you can no way what you can tell in this room of where to go to actually discover anything. Whereas he might be actually buried.
This writing doesn't seem terribly helpful. Let's see, anything out of place?
No, everything looks like it's perfectly placed where it's supposed to be. Nothing looks like it's odd.
Do we hear any water or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Nine.
You hear nothing like water or anything like that. No.
You said there was money somewhere?
Are you really gonna take an offering?
Yeah.
Just wait for it. I'm asking a question.
Yes, there is. There are some here.
Okay, I'm going back on the phrase. Count on the gods as your eyes and pay the ferryman a prize. I think I'm gonna go. Is it on one specific area, or is it like spread out throughout the room?
It's in one specific area, but they're all. It looks like little stacks, and they're all little stacks of twos.
Okay, I'll take out 2 gold coins, and I'll put it next to the rest of them.
Okay. And as you do that, you hear what sounds like a grinding, like stone against stone of some variety. To the left, that came from the left, from the room you guys are in. It comes from behind you, and it looks like it's off to the left a little bit.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. That away.
Makes me want to check out the right side.
We're not right now, no.
Of the mind.
And give me one quick second. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, so what do you guys want to do at this point?
Do y'all want to go to the obvious mechanical contraption, or do you want to check out the right side that hasn't had anything happen to it yet?
I mean, is it sort of a secret door that's opened, or is it like sort of obvious?
We're not even.
There's nothing visible.
Yeah, it's in the other hallway to the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one with the 5 doors left, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah, I'd suggest we go there because it seems we've paid the ferryman's toll, or so far we believe.
But what's on the right side?
You always go back.
Death.
Which way?
I actually
Left,
just
I think.
left.
Left.
You ready? So we're heading to the left. Alrighty. As you guys go back in and go down the, again go into that main chamber and again avoiding all the black tiles, you guys manage to go down the left hallway, and it's dark, but with the light spell you guys are able to see that these 5 doors, the names there are no names on these doors, but there are carvings of what looks to be previous kings or monarchs of some variety. As you guys are going down, the first one looks incredibly familiar to you guys. The second one, not really. A third one, not really. The first one does have a name on it, which is Diomedes.
Let's check it out.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Does anybody? You just want to open the door? Just open. Who wants to open the door?
I'd like to check for traps on the door and then go for opening it.
Maybe the door is a mimic.
They
Who
so
knows?
good.
I'll give you guidance.
Would you like me to use perception?
Investigation for this. You're looking for traps specifically, so yeah, investigation.
A big old 3.
Plus
Oh, shit.
guidance. I doubt it's gonna help, but
Looks like a door.
Damn, this door is really made out of door.
Yeah, it's a rare material of door that made this door.
Opens and closes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it then because I didn't see anything.
Okay. As you're trying to open it, it actually is having a problem opening. Like it's unlocked. You have no problem being able to open it, but it's like something's holding it shut.
Oh shit.
It doesn't open like a crack at all or anything like that, or
Axes out.
can I see through it at all at any point?
Not really. If you want to try to make a strength check or have someone help you out with the strength to try to bust it open, you can.
Somebody
Yeah.
else totally do that. Well, I mean, I can make an athletics check, but not.
I have a crowbar.
I also have a crowbar.
I'll let them take care of that because I don't.
I try to open it with my crowbar. I get advantage.
Yeah, same.
I also have a
Okay, guidance.
crowbar.
Everyone has a crowbar.
I don't.
It's
We
19,
just do an athletics check
13 plus 6.
or a
It's
strength save.
strength. Just
Yeah.
a strength save.
Yeah, strength check with advantage.
Oh, strength
Mine was
check.
mine was a 19.
So it's not. You guys did saves, but
Yeah, it's a strength check with,
I got
with
a-
advantage.
20 on one of them, and okay, so I got a 20.
Alright, 20 and
Mine's a
19.
9. Yeah.
Okay. Who else is making the check?
I don't know. I got a crowbar.
Kazakh's.
14
I'd
plus
give some
four,
weight.
18 for Tozai.
Yeah, got an 18, 19, and a 20.
Damn.
Anybody else want to try this?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
What's happening when they're trying?
Well, let me look at this last
Yep,
check.
nope, I like stubbed my toe against the door.
Okay.
That was a 5.
Okay. You do it with advantage because you have the crowbar?
Oh no, I didn't.
I didn't even
Well, I don't
do
have a
mine.
crowbar. I was
Oh.
just hoping somebody else. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Okay, so everybody, so these four get the crowbars in with Artemis. You kind of lean against the door and back off when they get the crowbars in. And between the four of them, well, three of them and Geyseric's kind of sitting there directing traffic in a way. They manage to open the door a little bit, and water starts seeping out of the door.
I cast shape water.
Okay.
Can I freeze the not every single part of the water, but like kind of build a wall of water so the water stops coming?
How much water is coming out?
A wall of ice.
Do we get like the impression that like this room is completely filled with water, or
Yeah, when you guys open it up, it's pretty much coming through when you guys first open the door, it started.
so it just starts like pouring out of this like the small cracks, and we probably have to push it back?
Yeah, well, so it's doing that. And Haley, to answer your question, yes, you can, because there's enough water in the opening of the door that you would be able to actually do that.
Then I do that. Do a wall of ice so the water stops coming out.
Okay. So you guys get this water just start pouring out, and Haley sees this real quick and casts is it a shape water?
Shape water.
Okay, shape water, and just freezes all the water right there in place.
So is the door stuck?
That's the other drawback. The door is stuck like that.
Alright, so we have two options. Either we open the door in ice and more water, or we can, I don't know, give up?
We have another option.
What's the
We could
option?
go back to the right.
Open the door, get me in. I might need help. I might need getting help in, but I can breathe underwater and swim.
You
Oh.
can?
That helps.
Absolutely, I'm wearing the cloak of the manta ray.
Well, I
Yeah.
imagine when we open this door and you go inside, it
You're
will
gonna have to
flood
close
the,
it right
flood
behind
the
you.
room we're currently in.
So, just a thing, when
So
you
you-
go in, I can freeze, but
Oh.
you'll be stuck.
I have an idea. Let's have all the water run out, and then you can shape the water to have it flow back into that main room, and we can use the flames from that other room to just dissipate all the water.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How much water is behind this door, though? How?
Yeah,
If-
I
if
have a
it-
limit.
And if it fills up the entire rest of the tomb, then this could be bad.
And we'll close it shut again? I don't know.
And what was that?
what we can do. Open the door and push the water out towards the tomb, and then have the fire make the steam. Basically, have it evaporate.
That's a possibility, yeah.
There's also holes up at the top, so I mean it'll eventually go out anyways.
That might work.
If y'all'd like to try it. If not, we can just send Tozai in there to swim.
We could
We're
also.
gonna need a couple of things if we want to do that plan. We're gonna need to be able to close the door very quickly so you guys don't flood. It's a manageable amount of water.
Well, would you be able to open the door by yourself? With the
I
crowbar?
mean, I'm like decently strong, but like once I'm pulling myself through the door, I'm not gonna be able to pull the door with me. Water's gonna be rushing. I'm gonna be pulling against the current. You guys are gonna have to be like behind the door to close it yourselves.
No.
Is shape
I would
water
suggest-
a cantrip or a spell?
Shape water is a spell, I believe.
Water bend me into the door.
I was just going to suggest all of us wait at the top of the
And then you guys should be able
temple and let you open the door by yourself. And if it ends up flooding, the rest of us can get out and you'll be safe as you wouldn't drown.
Let's just open
That's
it
not a
with
bad
shovel.
idea. That might be the safest and simplest plan. That's not bad at all.
Okay, so what we got?
I can shape the water, guys, but I'm no Katara. It was a friend of mine. Like, it's limited. You can't. I can't shape it all. I can freeze it all.
Right, but we can just flood the temple while the rest of us are safe. While the guy
Yeah,
who
we
can
just
swim and
need-
breathe.
All
We
right,
just
cool.
need it so that it flows a certain direction. You only need to get a little bit of it. Force it
I'll
into
pull
one
up my
direction.
hood and get my crowbar ready and just tell them to holler when they're clear.
I'm gonna give Tozai guidance.
I'm not gonna help with my crowbar this time. I'm kind of gonna take a step back here.
Okay.
Figured
think the plan
the
is,
door is weak enough at this point from the first attempt.
Okay. I think the plan actually was for you guys to leave while Tozai was, if I'm understanding correctly, you guys were told we're leaving while Tozai went in the room.
Yeah, like waiting on the stairs or something so they're close and could run out if it floods or...
Yeah, if the
You
water
want
comes rushing at us,
to
we
tie
can
a
just run
rope,
away.
Do you?
I'm strong. I should be all right in the current of the flood and I can breathe and swim, so...
Yes, but what if there are beasties in there? Yes.
I can swim very fast back to you on the stairs, and you can stab said beasties.
Very good. Good plan.
I like it.
I like it.
Water does conduct electricity.
I let my mouth crackle a little bit.
Exactly.
We have
Yeah.
users.
We've done this before. The old Tozai
I'm a light-
meat shield bait and switch lightning attack.
Exactly.
Which looked awesome, by the way, just as a visual.
Kind of our MO.
Alrighty, so we're going with that plan?
Yeah, I guess. I got
Very
a
well.
crowbar, I got everything I need, I got the guidance. We're good. What's guidance do again exactly?
D4 and a skill check.
Dig it.
If you are in trouble, I don't know, scream. Bye-bye.
Blub blub blub.
Alrighty, so you guys get to the so everyone but Tozai gets to the stairs.
Yeah.
How far up are you guys going?
I'm going where I can still shoot an arrow to the other room.
So say like 20 feet, half 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, I was just going to suggest at the top of the stairs. You know, we don't have to go to the entrance or anything. Just stand at the top of the stairs and
Yeah,
I'll work
honestly,
on
even like
rushing.
base and middle of the stairs should be alright, because you guys should have time to react to rushing water at that
yeah. Oh well.
point. If it gets that far, we know we got a problem.
Once
Alrighty.
we get to the top of the stairs, I'm going to use my Pearl of Power to recover spell slot.
Alrighty. So go ahead and take your spell slot back. As you guys get to the top of the stairs, everyone but Tozai, anyway. So you guys are just waiting up there. Tozai, what are you doing? Just taking the crowbar back to the door, or just kicking it open, or what are you attempting here?
I'll pull the hood up and then I'll use the crowbar like flat up against the wall next to the door so the current doesn't like knock me, and I'll just get the crowbar in there and try to pop it open.
Okay. You go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage.
Because of the thing, plus the default guidance.
You only get that once, so you may want to save it.
No, it's a good thing I used it because my rolls 6 and 3. So we take the 6. It's athletics, so we're adding 4 for my 14 altogether.
What was it?
It was athletics, right? Or strength check, right?
Strength check, yeah.
Oh. That's
Wait, I'll try again.
My regular strength check is not good at all. It doesn't break my crowbar, does it? Can I crank it again?
No, what was the roll?
An 11.
11. Actually, with the 3 people that were messing with the crowbar in the first place to do this, the door is weak enough now that you actually are able to get the door open by sticking between the ice and the door and just shoving it open at that point. And the water comes spilling out of this room. Actually, that's a really bad word. The water comes flooding out of this room. It before you know it, you are knee deep in water from where you're standing.
Nice. Is the current too strong to turn into the room and try to make my way into it a little bit?
No, actually, it's more from just the sheer force of the water against the door. Once it's come out, it slows down a little bit where you're able to get in without too much trouble. Make an athletics check just for fun.
All right. That's 12.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Especially with you having the swim speed now with the cloak, able to get in there and actually swim into the room. And once you get in there, can you see underwater with that, or just?
I believe what it says is it just gives me. Let's see. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater and you have a swimming speed. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
Okay.
Cast light on him. Oops.
That's the other thing. You're a human, right?
Oh yeah, because I wouldn't have dark vision.
Yeah, it's dark. It's yeah. So you're underwater and it's dark in here.
Goodness. Okay. So, is there anything for me to see?
Not really, because it's dark.
Okay. And how deep is the water? Is it like, has it balanced out in the room? How deep is it standing now?
It's balanced out a bit at this point. There was a lot of water in there, but the door being open, it's probably about it's 5 feet, 5 feet high.
Oh, so we all have our heads up high.
Yeah, you can all have your heads. So I'll swim back to the party and motion them forward and say, "Calm down. There's room to breathe above. Let's go swimming."
Okay.
So how much water do we see at the stairs?
At the stairs is about. The stairs is like 2.5, 3 feet.
Is the whole corridor completely flooded down that long hallway too?
Yeah, there's enough water to actually go down the long hallway, the central area, the room you guys are in, across from the stairs, and where Tozai is now.
Okay. I'd like to fire an arrow into the black tiles and set the fire off.
Okay. Tozai, are you back in the hallway, or are you still in that central chamber?
Well, we'll say I swam back to get everybody. So,
Okay.
as we proceed back in, I'm kind of with everybody. But as I resurface, to come up, my cloak kind of looks like a manta ray with like the tail and everything. It's got designs on it, so it just kind of looks like a manta ray, and then I pop up.
Oh shit, monster! Kill it! Kill it!
Lightning breath.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, It's just me, man. It's just a really fancy cloak.
Damn, chill out, Steve Orban. I'm sorry. That was.
Hey, that's the guy who that was the last thing this manta ray killed, and then they skinned it, put it on my back. That's how I got this enchanted cloak. It killed a famous explorer named Stefan Irwin.
Oh yeah, I remember. Read his story.
He's a good man.
Died in such a pathetic way. What can I say? He was a ranger. What did he expect?
That's true.
Well,
Okay, so Artemis, you're firing an arrow.
they
or-
imprisoned the
I'm sorry.
soul of that evil man.
A bolt into the black tile, yeah.
Alrighty. For this one, because of the water, can you make an attack roll for me, please?
Sure. $22.
Yeah, no problem. There, I figured he's gonna be in the 20s. So, yeah, no problem getting enough force with the crossbow to hit the tile, which starts the spouts of fire all over again. Everybody is still not in the chamber, but they're on the stairway, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're not
Right.
we're not there getting
Right.
roasted.
Okay. The fire does the intended effect of basically making the water evaporate. Is there a marching order? Who would be in front at this?
Probably Tozai, yeah.
I mean, I had said I
Yeah,
jumped
it
into the
would be the
water, but
fastest
that was when he
underwater,
said there was
unfortunately.
like room to breathe in like the other room and whatnot. I wouldn't be with the tiles.
Right, you'd be back some. Okay, so Tozai be up front. Who else would be up there if anybody?
As much as I don't want to be up front for this in case it goes bad.
I'm going because I have
I'll
dark vision.
take front if you don't want to be, dude.
No, I got it. All right. If the wind gets knocked out of you and you fall underwater, you could drown. If the wind gets knocked out of me, I got my hood up. I could still breathe.
I have
underwater.
spells though.
That's true.
Tozai, can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not bad. All right, yeah, 13.
Oh, the heat. Yeah, that's probably a thing too.
Did you say 13?
Yeah, 13.
13. Okay, so you are going to take.
Oh crap!
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you're gonna take 8 points of fire damage from the steam coming up the stairway from this hot fire hitting this fairly cool water and basically creating a steam effect.
Oops. I was hoping it was going to go through the holes in the ceiling.
Well, some did, but there's a lot of water in this room with a lot of fire, so it just wasn't.
Yeah, it's an enclosed space, man. It's gonna get very humid and very like foggy.
Bad idea. Like boil. Just boil the stingray.
Boiled
Steaming
manta ray
it,
for
alright?
lunch.
Yeah, so you guys have basically boiled Tozai, or steamed him technically.
It steamed him a little bit.
I've never eaten manta ray before. I'd like to see what it tastes like.
It's just a cloak. It's me under
Right, tastes
here.
like chicken.
I probably taste like rancid chicken. Humans are awful. Ask an orc.
Yeah. So, luckily the steam does get high enough though that's the only person that suffers from it, as the steam does manage to get to the holes, and with the other chambers spreads out enough. It just happened to be you being right there. But yeah, it's very foggy. It's very humid in here. but the water is, for the most part, evaporated. Still a bit wet in places, but you guys can see where you're walking in the lake now.
Has anything been displaced?
Actually, from where you guys are, no. The marble slab was high enough that nothing bothered it, and the stuff in the central chamber was also pretty high up, so nothing looks like it's. Well, you can see the chair now, actually. Where that table was, you see the chair kind of has moved to the center of the room, but that's really it.
What about the right side? Anything different down that?
Right side looks fine. Where are we going?
Well,
in
I'd
the
like
room.
to lead the way through the new door.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Zax
no.
will be right behind him.
Somebody who can see in the dark or cast light on something that I can hold, and then I can lead the way through the new door.
I have dark vision. And I'm also in the front, so don't worry.
Perfect. I'll be behind you because you can see and I can breathe. Together, we're almost all five senses.
Almost. And I have a bed.
Alrighty. So, Haley's taking the lead on this, and then Toe's eyes are behind him, and the rest of the party follows suit into this room, into this door. And once you get inside, Haley, you see that the room is decorated around the outside, the walls, not the outside, but the walls look to have what appear to be murals of a monarch, ruler of some variety. Big beard, very large looking man, riding a chariot, and just at least be surrounded by, looks like I'm going around a lake, just the way that the mural is. The back wall, there's a sarcophagus, and behind that is a stone. Behind that is a stone altar you guys can make out.
Oh.
Are there any flowers here?
Nothing that you see.
Can I check
Writing
for
any-
traps?
Okay, I gotta check for traps. What else was asked?
Is there writing anywhere?
There actually. Oh yes, right. You speak giant. Yes, there is. Go ahead. Was it Haley that asked me about the traps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me, please.
I have good investigation.
Torm
It
to answer.
doesn't matter because it's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, nothing you find that looks like it's trapped of any variety. Torm, to answer your question, basically not the top, but the side of the sarcophagus actually says in giant, here lies Diomedes.
Can we?
We've found his tomb, it seems.
Do we know where the water came from?
Say.
Oh yes.
Yes, I would like to see if we can find the origin of the water.
Oh yes, that's easy to find. At the top of the room, this room's like 15 feet high. From the top of the room, you guys are able to make out there like a drain of some variety in the wall, leading from where you guys are. If you guys are enter this room, it's on the right. It's on the right side wall. So like 15 feet up, there's like a drain that is in that wall.
What are we underneath?
You guys are close to the lake.
Does the water like stink? Like, can we tell it's just been here a long time, or is it like relatively fresh?
It smells like it's pretty fresh.
Okay.
I mean, it's been recently cleaned, for what it's worth.
But Perhaps the flower will be in this man's tomb, yes?
Possibly.
Should we grave rob? I don't know.
That doesn't seem like the smartest idea for me. Let's look around a bit more, see if we can't find something before we go digging through somebody's corpse, yeah?
I mean, nobody has been in here for a long time. With the water.
I don't like the idea of robbing graves either. Let's see what else we can find.
Well, I would only take something if it was the flower, but okay, yes, we can continue.
I mean, if he's dead, he doesn't need it anymore.
Mhm.
Well, the flower is what we are here for. If that is all we
But
intend, if we are
this
of the
place
same
was
mind.
flooded for a reason.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some horrible disease. It's sort of like push Artemis, just kind of like give him a good tap.
Okay.
Joshing him around.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to do what? I mean, the sarcophagus is here, the altar's here, and that other hallway still are all things still. So
Let's check the other doors.
Agreed.
And the secret passageway.
okay.
Since these guys have a moral compass, okay?
Agreed. I would like to help check out the secret passage.
You talking about the drain that's like 15 feet up?
No, we had a mechanical thing that opened something when we paid the
Yeah.
fare.
Oh, that. I'm sorry. Yes, that was actually the drain.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
sort of gonna Conor McGregor walk over to the sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus. Okay.
Yeah, and sort of like lean over, just knock on it, and like tap on it, like, anybody in there? You got flour? Sort of
How,
chuckle to myself.
Okay. You're leaning against the sarcophagus. How big are you?
I'm probably like
6'2"?
6'2", yeah.
Oh yeah, you're 6'2".
Yes.
Everyone's 6'2".
Oh, God.
Literally everyone's 6'2".
I forgot about that. It's a good
Uh,
height.
That's what makes it even better. It's just natural.
How heavy are you?
Yeah, none of us knew about
Um,
that. We all decided.
I
to make
never
our choice.
quite rolled for weight. Now I am wearing heavy armor. I'm quite heavy. Like I'm a big dude. 6'2". I probably weigh like 250.
In the
you're a
armor?
dragonborn?
Yeah.
Oh,
When
then
I
Okay.
created Tozai, like
probably heavier.
3 months
I'm like,
before
yeah.
this thing came.
350.
Are Dragonborn heavier?
I would assume so.
Yeah,
Scale.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we're over
Scale's
200
whatnot.
pounds.
I'm a heavy dude, we'll say.
Okay, so
Like
then,
real
yeah,
heavy.
then add the armor on top of that, so you're like 350 or so.
Yeah, I'm probably with the armor and equipment. I'm probably pushing 400 something.
250
I'm
pounds.
I'm carrying 132 pounds, so I'm probably like 430.
You're 282.
Is that so? Like
Yep.
actually?
Yeah, dragonborns are around 250 or above six
Okay.
foot.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
265. So
Wasn't ready
Okay.
for that question. Didn't know how much my character weighed.
Oh no,
More
you're
than
fine.
250.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so I'm
Wait,
382.
get the scales!
That's the weight.
Not mine.
Okay. Okay, so as you're leaning against this sarcophagus, kind of just casually and just messing around with it, as you lean against it, the lid slightly shifts
Oops.
a little bit. So it is actually kind of open now.
Shit. I sort of like look back at
I
the party.
facepalm.
Oh my god.
I did not mean to do that. I mean, I was gonna do it in 5 minutes anyway, but not yet.
Well, while it's open, what's inside?
Yeah, might as well. I'll push it.
Yeah,
out.
gonna say-
inside?
before anybody touches it, give me
It's
a
too
second.
late. I'm like pushing it already.
Well, I'm gonna cast Divine Sense anyway, just to.
Okay.
Okay.
Remind me about
So,
that.
yeah, so as an action, I can open my awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. I know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead of any being whose presence I can sense. Within the same radius, I can also detect the presence of any object or place that has been consecrated or desecrated with a hollow spell.
Okay. So as far as the creature types, nothing rings for you. Desecrated, technically speaking, yeah, it is now. So,
You know.
but nothing else is flagging in this room as far as your divine sense goes.
Yeah, we're safe.
Oh, what's in the sarcophagus?
In the sarcophagus, which actually doesn't even smell badly or anything, it has like this ashy smell to it because if you look in there, it is ash. But in each corner of the sarcophagus, there is a small flower with actually a really nice looking blossom that is bright red, and their petals seem to have like a thick crimson decorative pattern around them.
Oh, would you look at that? I sort of reach in to pick a flower.
Okay. So you have a flower?
Just a
Great,
flower.
Robin. Always works.
I mean, this is what we came here for, yes? Is this the flower? Give it a good
I think
sniff.
it must be. It's the only flowers we've seen down here so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep looking, yes.
If you guys like, or are
Is
you?
there more than one or just the one?
There's 4.
Perfect.
So you said like, I assume there's a corpse along with the flowers, right? Like, is it
It's ash.
Okay.
Wait, they didn't. Oh, it was sealed before what the water was here. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the thing too with that water coming from the top, it basically sealed it on top of that anyway, so it worked out.
I kind of slept through that part. Is this the flower we're looking for? Does it match the description?
Did we ever get a
We didn't
description?
really get the description. We just were told to go get flower.
Oh, I'm the one who's
Oh,
grave.
God, we got
You didn't even
We got a
get it.
quest to go.
You don't
we
even
got
know
a
what you're
quest to go
looking
pick
for.
flowers.
Flowers from the dead king.
Is someone getting married? Like, why? What is going on?
Fever
We have
dream.
to still heal somebody. It's not as stupid as it seems.
All right, I'll put it in my bag.
Yeah, I'll take one too, and we can send it off to the king.
Okay. Is anyone else taking one? There's still 2 left.
I take
I think
one.
we ought to
Yeah.
take them all. This has happened to multiple people now. Might
Yeah,
as
I
well
think
have
we
them
should-
all.
And let's put the thing back over it. Once we're done
Yes.
desecrating.
Yes.
Okay.
Heave the sarcophagus lid back onto it.
That's a creating us.
Once that's done, I'm just gonna say a quick prayer to Talos. I don't know if it's going to work, but just saying, hey, we're sorry. Don't make this guy mad at it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. So you say your prayer. Nothing seems to have changed it, but nothing seems to have changed, which is good and bad news in a sense, because nothing's gotten worse either. So yeah, that's totally okay on that front. So do you guys want to check out the rest of the tomb, or?
Yeah, well, since you don't know what flower we're looking for, we will check all the rooms. Yes.
Agreed.
That's a good idea.
We got
Aye.
four more doors and another corridor.
And the altar in here. Yes.
The
Is
altar.
there an altar?
There's an altar in here. Yes.
Is there anything on the altar?
No, there's nothing on that. It was just an altar.
There's no little hidden compartments and whatnot.
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'd like to. No, that's probably bad. Let's not.
Could be a 12 from Kazakhs.
A 12. Nothing you see on there. It looks to be a secret compartment or anything like that.
Okay. Very well. And I start to make my way out the room, but I'll give them a chance to do whatever they want here.
Anybody
Yeah,
else?
I don't think there's anything we need to do, so I also get on the move.
Make sure the lid's tightly put back on, correct?
I probably would have put it on backwards somehow.
I was just thinking that. All right, so everyone's leaving the room.
Yep.
We got our flowers. Let's roll.
Alrighty. So you guys leave that one. You just checking the doors going straight down, like back to the central chamber.
Sure. Sounds like a good plan as any.
Okay. So you stick your head in the first door, which is unlocked. This one's easier to open. There is nothing behind it or coming through anything or anything like that. And inside is another sarcophagus and another altar.
Want to casually lean against this one so we can accidentally look inside?
No, this one would be an
Let's
accident.
not
I
piss
just
anybody
march
off. We
right
don't
up
have
to it.
Any writings on the walls?
The mural that Haley spotted when she walked into the first one, pretty much repeats itself here. Pretty much the same exact.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Hey, Gazeric, is your spell still going?
No, it only lasts for a few seconds. Or,
Nah.
it says next action, so yeah, I'd imagine.
Very well. And I just get hands on that sarcophagus and start desecrating in here.
Wait, what? I thought we weren't doing that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm headed to do it. That's as far as I'm concerned, and you could probably tell by my body language that I'm marching right up to this thing.
We're gonna put our hand on your shoulder and be like,
Yep.
let's
No,
not
none
piss
of
off
that.
anybody we don't
None
have
of
to.
that.
No,
Come on,
no, no.
We've already pissed off one dead guy. There's no point in doing that anymore.
Was he mad? Do we need more flour?
No, hopefully not. We'll see.
Okay.
We can always come
Hour
back
walk.
if we have to, but
I'm
let's
not
leave
coming
it
back
alone.
to this stink hole. So
Hey guys, do you think the ashes have anything special?
They might grow the flowers, so we should leave them there if we need more,
Great.
Or we could take them?
and lose the flowers forever. That's the risk.
Absolutely not. A natural miracle.
I'm gonna take a look
Alright.
over at this altar, just sort of
See a
walk
cool
around the
tree,
room.
chop it down. Get out of here.
You're just gonna take a walk on the room, you said?
Yeah, walk around the room.
Okay. As you walk,
Just tapping things with my my axe.
as you walk around the room, you notice that this room does not have the drain like the previous room did. But that's all you see that looks like it's different from the other room.
Anything on the altar in here?
Nothing on his one either.
No drain. Boring.
Let's check the other two, or three.
Let's go.
Three more.
Okay. In the next room, again, same thing with the door, no problems. The mural's the same. I'll save the perception check for this. There's no drain in this room either. But there is a sarcophagus and an altar.
And no writing.
No writing on this one either. Well, I'm sorry, there is writing on this, but it has actually been like marred and scratched across.
Any
What?
chance I can read it anyway? Assuming it's still written in giant.
It still is written in giant, but make an intelligence check to see if you can make it out correctly.
Okay.
If there's any draconic anywhere, I do speak that. So
Oh yeah,
That's
you and
an
Geyser,
8.
I think. Speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. An 8. Yeah, it looks like it's too ruined to be able to make it out correctly.
All right, this is
Alright.
quickly. Let's go to the
is
next
it
one.
is it desecrated if no one knows about it? I'm
Yes.
talking about you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but how would you know?
Leave it
I just sort
alone.
of just chuckle. Like you can tell, I'm just like it's kind of like this joke, you know. I found like a button to push, and I'm just like going for it.
I mean, is it still a crime if there are no witnesses?
Yes, that's the kind of the definition.
Trust me when I say I have seen the power of a god. It's not a good idea to piss one off.
But this is a dead guy.
If a tree falls in a forest and there's no one to hear it, did the tree really fall? Kind of the same logic.
Depends
still
on who knocked it down. If somebody knocked it down, then depending on the god.
Maybe it wasn't a god.
Y'all ready for the next room?
Yes.
Yes. Walk out to the next one.
Okay, so the next room, again, there is nothing spectacular about this room outside the sarcophagus and the altar. Though on this one, there is something on the altar.
Ah,
What is it?
finally.
As you get closer to investigate, it looks like there's some more money here. But it's just like 3 stacks of 2 as opposed to like the other room where there were multiple stacks. There's just those 3 stacks of 2, it looks like.
Rich dead man.
Let's put 2. Let's copy what they have on there.
Wait, wait, guys, are we taking the money? It's a lot of money. Should we take
No, we're
it?
planting money.
No, we're not taking
It's
the
3
money.
stacks of 2. I mean, it's 6 gold. And no, it's not a good idea to take money.
Not
I
from
mean,
a-
he's dead. He won't need it anymore.
You're right,
The-
but who knows what's possessed and what's not? This is a we've already fought the risen dead.
That's why remove curse exists.
If you fought the risen dead, then you're letting me open sarcophagi.
We didn't
To
let
be
you.
fair, we didn't let you open it. You did that on your own, and it was an accident. You screwed up. It's your fault. Don't blame us.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
but
have-
nothing
we have
happened.
flour now because I'm heavy.
So I place I copy what they have on there with my gold to see if anything happens.
Okay. Actually, it's not gold; it's silver.
Then I place it in silver.
Haley and Kazakhs, best friends forever.
Yeah. So you put the silver on there. The air in the room kind of gets a little bit warmer, briefly, and it goes back to normal temperature. But just really quick, it just like you were standing in front of a, like when you're standing in front of the vent for an air conditioner, and that it kicks on and that heat hits you real quick. It kind of felt like that. And it's
Do
gone
all
as
of us
quick as it
feel
came.
that, or is it just...
No,
I thought someone farted.
no, just Artemis for putting the
No, just
silver on the altar.
Recon that fart comment.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm the only one that feels that.
Yes.
Did y'all feel that?
Feel what?
Feel what?
What?
Hotness blew
Oh,
Oh,
across
that
me.
was just me.
I don't swing that way. No, thank you.
Why don't y'all place money on here too? See what happens.
Okay.
I put 2 silver.
I literally don't have money, guys.
I don't
I
have
got-
any.
I'll give everybody
I'll
6
place a
silver.
gold.
How about that?
Okay, but I'm not putting it here. I just have 6 gold now. Thanks.
Kazakhs will place 1 gold,
Okay.
which
Oh,
is
so-
the equivalent of 10 silver.
So everyone that put put at least something on this, put at least 6 silver on this altar. Everyone feels that same that quick flash of hot air blow across them, and then just goes right back to normal again. Except for Kesax, who it lasts for about. I'm sorry.
And I'm laughing. Continue.
Sorry. You feel it too, but it lasts about 5 seconds with you as opposed to a real quick burst.
Oh, so it lasts longer.
His did, yeah.
Let's just desecrate sarcophagus. Yeah.
Just this one, please.
No.
Leave it alone.
Let's go to the
Um,
next.
I'm gonna try putting 2 gold, just like stacking it like I did last time.
Okay. So you put the 2 gold on, and with that, you okay, yeah, I can do that. You have you feel that warmth hit you, but it doesn't seem like it hits you from like an outside source like it did everything else. This one kind of like takes over from just around you real quick and just kind of sticks with you. You are for the next 24 hours you are resistant to fire damage.
Ooh.
Can we all just go ahead and do that then, or is it only once?
Yeah,
Say-
one way to find out.
I'll put 2 gold on there, see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna saunter over to the last room we went to and put 2 gold on that altar.
Oh,
Hey.
the previous room.
The previous room's altar.
Okay.
Wait,
That
what
one.
happens if I take off their gold? Like, just pick it. Do I die? Does the effect end?
You're
well-
gonna get a punch to the face. You try to take gold from the altar.
Okay.
But we're putting the gold here. You can't hear me. I'm in the other room.
Kazax, you put the gold on that one, but nothing happens on that altar, as you can tell.
Oh, this altar sucks. I pick it back up and walk back to the other room.
Right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I put 2 gold on the fire altar.
Okay. So yeah, same thing happens, where your body kind of just feels this all of a sudden natural warmth, and you also have resistance to fire damage for the next day, basically.
Sweet. Let's go to the
Sweet.
next room.
I guess seeing everybody do this, I'm
Would we know that we have do we have
Might
like
as
an
well pop
innate
my 2 gold
feeling
in.
that we're resistant to fire, or is it just like this feels weird and we're just gonna like find out later?
Yeah, basically, it's just it feels weird, but I have no way of like doing that as a thing, unfortunately. Though now you say that, that's something else I do need to work on how to describe that better.
Gotcha.
Sorry, making a note on my thing as a.
So just to not tell us until we burn later, and for some reason we're like, I'm resistant.
Yeah, like you fall into you fall into a fire pit and like I should be I'd be hurting a lot worse than this.
You're not
Seems
giving
like
us
a deal.
spoilers, are you, Bazuzu? That's not what you.
No.
Place the money on the altar.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's see what the
I believe
next
you.
room has to offer.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, trust the DM. Remember, the DM's trustworthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
DM never
is this the
lies.
last room?
This is the fourth room. This is the fourth room.
Okay.
That's a terrible advice.
I'd probably put 2 gold on this, or just 1 additional gold at least.
On this fifth one.
Yeah. Or no, the fire run. If they're
no,
telling me, if they tell me that 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 gives you a permanent warm fuzzy feeling, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's doing it.
That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Okay, so everyone that put the 2 gold on
Peer
there.
pressure's bad, kids.
Puff puff
Don't do it.
pass, baby. Do drugs, kids. Anyway,
Yeah, everyone that put the 2 gold on is going to have resistance to fire damage for the next 24 hours.
I don't.
Me neither.
No problem.
The next room.
The next room has a sarcophagus and an altar in it, but the sarcophagus lid is off of this one, and there's also the altar has nothing on it, and the room just looks a lot cleaner, for lack of a better term.
The writing on the room.
There is nothing actually in this one, as far as there's no mural, there is no writing, nothing like that.
I'm gonna go take a peek in the sarcophagus. Satisfy the
put-
itch.
2 gold on the altar.
Okay. You put the 2. Both of you walk up to the sarcophagus and the altar respectively, and put the 2 gold down, and nothing happens that you can tell with the altar. Looking at the sarcophagus looks empty. I'm sorry, let me try that. It is empty, but there is also nothing in here. This looks like this looks fairly new compared to the other 4 sarcophagi.
I'm gonna take the
Could
flower
this
out.
be the tomb for the most recent king? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been it's cleaner because it's being maintained, or like somebody was purposely keeping it cleaner, Or
did
is it
someone
just like
ransack this place? And there's just nothing left to even cause clutter.
When you guys are first going down the hallway, you guys did notice that first door, which is this one, that I said looked really familiar to you. Checking out
Which one?
the first door.
Is there a picture we're looking at?
There was a picture of something carved into the door.
Oh no, as in like you said this one. Like, is there a reference that the players are using right now?
Oh no, I'm just saying that this room.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Not bad wording on my part. When you guys first came down this hallway, this first room was had a picture carved in, was a carving in the door that looked very familiar. Now looking at that picture again, it looks very much like the present king in Thessonia.
Oh,
Right, so this is going to be his tomb if and when he died.
Yeah.
when he dies? There's never an if.
The magic exists, and it can keep people alive for a long time.
I mean, can magic make you immortal? I didn't know that.
I mean,
I've heard of things that can live for a very, very long time. Normally they are
Elves?
undead,
Through
but
magic?
Are you
So-
talking about liches? That isn't magic. That's just bad.
that's definitely magic, dude.
No, like
Yeah, if
it's
you're-
magic, but it isn't good magic. That's not something.
Undead
everyone
is not
does.
living.
Magic is magic, man. It doesn't matter if it's good or not.
so do we want to head down to the right hallway? There's
I
nothing
was-
on the wall or anything, right?
I was saying I wanted to take my blue flower out and put it into this sarcophagus.
Okay. Yeah, you take the flower out and put it in the sarcophagus, and it just nothing special. It sits there, and it looks like a flower in a sarcophagus.
Why does it not feel like I am getting peed on? And then I pick it back up, put it back in my bag.
All right. And you guys are heading down. Okay, so we're from here.
The right hallway.
The right hallway. As you guys go down that way, again going through the central chamber, avoiding the black tiles. There's only one door down here, as I described earlier, and that room. As you guys get close to the door, can I whoever is taking the lead? Can I have you roll a perception check, please? Which I believe
I'll
was
do that.
Hate. Yeah, I can't remember who. I think it was Haley or Tozai.
I thought it was Tozai.
Totally.
Tozai,
What did I do?
can you make a perception check, please?
Gotcha. Sorry.
You're good.
Ooh. Every time. Doesn't matter what day. 7.
Yeah, 7. Okay. Yeah. So you just see the door in front of you.
Well,
Should I-
there's a door.
Anything special about the door?
I'd like to check it for traps.
It has a frame.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation for the trap searching.
Nice.
God. I have no intelligence. No plus on it.
As we're approaching, my passive perception is 17. Do I notice anything?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's right. You have the high passive perception.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do actually. That this door seems to have, water coming out from it, but not in the sense of like the same way the other door did. Like it's like leaking out. It's like it's running through under the bottom of the door.
As in, like, there's pressure behind the door, or as in, like, it's just sort of like there's a gap underneath the door.
There's a gap underneath the door.
I'll point it out.
Anybody ready to get wet again?
I'll pull my hood up.
Want to be fucking soaked, so let's
Shut
Let's
up.
do it.
Yeah, so what are we doing?
it's ad time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, it
What's
is.
behind the door?
Alrighty, so we are a good place to stop before you guys open this door. So we will be back in 5 minutes for an ad break. Hope to see everybody back on the other side of that. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we in the ad? Can we talk without our voices come through?
Maybe. Hi, stream. What's up?
My stream doesn't look any different,
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
but I also subscribe, so
Nope, my voice is
Yeah,
still
I'm not
coming.
saying anything.
is it?
Yep. No ad.
Hello, stream.
Maybe Dad fell asleep.
Nice dad.
I think I see 3.
Is he muted? Yeah, he's muted. He's able to listen.
I'm gonna get a drink and bathroom anyway, so I'll see you guys in 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Just hoping to talk to one of y'all.
What's up?
Well, just I don't want to discuss it on stream.
DM me then.
It's not you. It's something else.
Oh, okay. I assumed it was me. I
Nope.
thought someone was getting mad that I was raiding Sarcophagus.
No, you're cool, dude. It's funny.
Excellent. Excellent. That's the point.
Was that me?
No,
DM them.
I'll just don't worry about it. All right, it's fine. I'll either talk to you after the session when.
Okay, I have to.
we're
I have
not
to
on
make jokes or bad things will happen. That's not a threat. That means bad shit. Jokes good. Jokes help. Chaotic
I'm right there
good.
with you, dude.
Kazakhs, baby.
All right,
You should
so
DM me who it is, and then I'll message them.
Just leave it alone, will you?
Or
What?
I wonder why there's no club in the picture. Because didn't he beat Cerberus with a club?
he's got his that man's hands are full right now.
But he's supposed to use a club.
I'm sure it's somewhere. He's holding it in his mat. You know what? I'm not saying that on stream.
It's-
I don't know if we're on an ad. Is cursing a no-go on Twitch?
I think the rule for Dice Dead is don't be
Excessive. Don't
yeah,
be Deadpool.
exactly.
No Deadpool. Got it.
Which is really hard for me.
I've cursed a few times. Nothing
No,
serious.
dude, I'm prior service infantry, so it's hard for me to not cuss.
You're like a cursing like a sailor.
No, like an
Why?
infantryman.
I don't know what's worse or better. Depends on how you look at it. We're probably
Yeah,
just sitting here on stream for
there's
no
no-
reason, and then Pazuzu's gonna get back, and then an ad's gonna start.
That would be
Yeah, that's
hilarious.
probably
That's
Hilarious.
exactly what's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. Let's entertain the stream, shall we? Who's got any? What's the worst joke someone has?
I don't have any Twitch appropriate jokes.
Yeah, let's not do that on Twitch.
I'm kidding. I know you wouldn't. I had faith.
Fine, here. You want to hear a dirty joke?
White horse jumped into a dirty puddle.
No, a white horse fell in the mud.
How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buccaneer.
Ah.
Ah.
What's the pirate's first What's the pirate's favorite letter?
C.
Arr.
Well, yes, that was the obvious one.
Ding.
But 'tis the sea.
First-
then.
It's first.
You know, you got me.
Mr. Creeper 905. Hello. Shout out to you. Can I get a poggers in chat, please? Oh my god, I'm chaotic good in real life.
Have you ever taken those alignment tests, like in real life?
I'm absolutely chaotic good.
I took mine. Apparently, I'm neutral evil, and I was really scared.
Oh no. No. You'd actually.
I don't
be
think
down
I'd be a.
Sarcophagus.
I don't think I would be a good character in real life. Alignment wise.
Well, that's why we're playing D&D. To be someone else.
Do we have a time?
We never had an
we-
ad.
We do not.
We never had.
We're just
We
on
never
the
had an
stream.
ad.
I don't
Okay.
even know.
Sorry about. Okay.
We've just been being pure
Yeah, no
and
ad.
good in here.
So
Okay. Streamer, sorry about that. Sorry about that for the long break in the action there, but
The door with liquid behind it.
yeah. So we'll go back to that.
you have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, gave every opportunity for that at least. So yeah.
Is
we
everybody
got-
back?
yeah, is everyone back?
I think so.
Yep, Geyseric's here.
Torch back.
Okay, I got
Oh,
so.
Mr. Creeper left the chat. That's so sad.
Okay, so Artemis, Geyser, Haley, Kassex, Storm, Tozai, you still? Are you here?
Yeah.
Alright. All right, cool. Alrighty, so we are at the door with the water dripping from the bottom of it. That Torm noticed. So what's the plan of action?
Open the door. Let the
Let me
water-
know when you want me to
Yeah, we opened the door.
kick it down. I'll open it. That works too.
Pulling my hood up before they open the door, just in case.
Alrighty.
Oh. Trickle.
Alrighty, so you guys open the door, and it's unlocked, no problem. It swings open, and you guys walk in, and it's a very long room, but it's a long room going to the right, and it's really made in two tiers. It's about 15 feet in front of you, and about 60 feet down, and then after that 15 feet in front of you, it's a much taller area that still goes the whole length of the room, and you can distinctly hear water dripping into this, not dripping, but kind of running into this into this upper chamber.
Any writing on the walls?
I was waiting for it. I didn't want to do anything until we investigated
And
it.
check for traps.
Nothing in this one.
No,
check it-
don't check for traps. Run headlong. Just run.
Kazax would not check for traps. Make that clear. He would not.
I don't
Okay.
check for traps very often
That's
because I'm
something
in
he
the back
does.
of the pack. So
I'm going to. Yeah.
Okay, roll investigation check.
It's 12.
Okay. I don't know if it's technically qualified because of what it is, but you can kind of discern that this big upper chamber, is where the water came from initially.
I had a feeling. Is there a pool
yeah.
of it somewhere?
Check out for, I don't know, more water, because I think it came from here. And yeah, I don't want to get, oh my god, I'm going to hate to say it, but I don't want to get wet.
Okay, nobody wants wet equipment.
That's why I don't have it.
It's nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go ahead and step in.
I'm just gonna dive. Is there a deep enough part to dive in?
It's actually
I'll stay behind. Just wait.
okay. Actually, the chamber's raised. This chamber's raised, so you're on the bottom part of it, and it's up higher.
Where's the? So all right.
You guys
The
like
water.
yeah, where the water is like 20 feet up in a different chamber.
Oh, got you. All right.
And we,
so
we can just hear it. We can't see that.
yeah, I would like to check and see if there's a way to scale the wall. Like if there's anything built in, ladders or even just tears in the wall, like holes in the wall.
Yeah, it's a rough wall, so you can climb up it. That's not a problem. It's gonna be athletics check, but it's not gonna be terribly difficult. And no, you can't see anything in this because of how high it is, but you can definitely hear there's water running into this into this chamber.
I will turn to Kazik and say, "Hey, think you can throw me up? Give me a boost?"
Maybe. It'd be fun to try. And I sort of get in a pose where I put my hands, interlocked fingers, and I'm squatting down low so he can step on my hands and I can, like, boost him.
Okay.
And I will attempt to run up and use that springboard to get a good start on the wall and climb the rest of the way.
Alrighty.
Would be the attempt.
Okay, so Tozai make an acrobatics check, and Kazakhs make a athletics check, please.
14.
All right, dexterity check. Oh my goodness, a 6.
14 on strength and a 6 on dexterity. Okay. So yeah, you go to try to. You basically go try. You get a running start, and try to push yourself. Try to push yourself off. Line yourself up and push off of Kazakh's hands, and he actually managed to miss completely and step on his knee in the process.
Oh.
Knocking both of you to the ground next to the wall.
You didn't.
I'm standing in the middle of the room clapping.
You missed.
Yeah,
I'll take a crack at the wall for
How about you
acrobatics
put
check.
your foot on my hands? No running. And you climb.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
Maybe we'll just do this without the run up. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You get Artemis, you got a 24 on your acrobatics to climb up.
while we're bickering about how to do it, he's just da-da-da-da-da.
Oh wait, was it acrobatics or was it dexterity?
If you try to straight climb, it'd be athletic. It'd be athletics actually. They were trying to work together to do it. So
But it'd
it's,
be 8.
No, I
you
meant
rolled an
my-
18, so just go
I mean,
ahead.
I rolled an 18 plus 2, so I'd have
That's-
a 30-20.
Yeah, it'd be 20.
okay.
That's a question.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
This is sort of like a pit, is what you're describing?
No, it's like where you guys. It's like a How is a good way to describe this? Basically, it's like a big. You ever walked? You've seen those big
You
those
can
like
draw
those,
it on Owlbear.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, the question is whether or not there's a way up over this thing where I can, like if we hadn't reduced the water level, if it was possible to get somewhere where we could climb up into.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, because it'd be because what is in front of you basically is like a 20. It's like it looks like a dam basically. So this
Okay.
big wall in
Okay.
front of you, and then climbing up to it was basically being able to look down into this other side of this wall into this other chamber.
So we're in like
I'm
a,
gonna
like a
pull out-
hallway at the base of this dam thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the decanter of endless water and
He's
just
Minecraft bucket
tip it
climbing.
upside down.
Okay. Into that thing, or just into this room?
In this
Water
room.
operator.
Okay.
If the door is not closed behind us, I would like to close the door so the water fills up.
Okay.
It's a really dumb idea.
Why are we filling
Plus,
it back
because
up
we
with
were right,
water?
just
This is
you
not
gotta
going
cast
to
it at the
work
right
out.
time.
Wait,
I'm gonna try to
the
climb the
drain's
wall
still
with
open.
Artemis.
The drain is still open in the king's room, so we're just gonna flood the entire thing.
Well, Torn doesn't think ahead, okay?
I'm not there to tell him no.
I'd like to climb up with Artemis.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
22.
Yep, no problem getting up there with the cracked wall and everything, or the craggly wall, I should say.
Okay.
I think I see both of you guys up there. And Torm, I'll get back to your decanter in a second. So Artemis, Castex are both up there. You're looking down, and it's pretty deep. Coming to find out that the way this looks is that this wall basically separates the two where this water is coming in. And once you guys are up there, you realize that the water is filling up back into this side of the wall from something above you guys.
Okay.
Torm, you have you're pouring. Just let the decanter just go in this room.
Well,
so it's filling up slowly.
The item has three different options. I'm using the geyser option, which produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. And that like basically I had to keep saying geyser, and it produces 30 gallons of water each time.
Okay. It's gonna take a little while to fill up the room, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can you fashion like a hose to that, like something that can?
Well, okay. So as a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
That's awesome.
Where did you guys get
It's
these
entertaining.
magic items?
We got
This one was part of the module.
Okay.
Yeah,
Carry
the
on.
decanter we picked up from a boss fight, I think.
He has the Hydra.
Instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried, and that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 50 feet away from you. Interesting.
So, like, at the top of this... No, I'll let you finish that thought. Never mind.
Nope, well, I weigh more than 200 pounds, so I was thinking about, like, you know, like, doing, like, a water jet kind of thing, because it would have been entertaining, but I weigh way more than 200 pounds.
just hand it to the kobold.
Ooh, I have a way to weaponize crypt, though.
You could just say, climb the wall. As I call down to him. Here, I let a rope down. There you go.
Those things were effective than this. This is taking too damn long.
I'll let a rope down. 50 foot.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we had somebody at the top already. With the rope.
And I'm gonna put it into a piton at the top.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever wants to climb up has the rope. So, it'd be if anyone want to climb, it's an athletics check with advantage.
I will shamefully call after failing.
I'll try. Look, Gimby has a trauma. If this goes wrong,
Look at all this.
Ireland was a 17.
And if
I
you
got
want to do
23.
advantage, you guys can just right click on something and it'll pop up.
got a
advantage,
19.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 19 as well.
Natural 20. So
It's like
23.
Okay. So, no problem.
We
I
for
don't
did-
think I've ever rolled a nat 20. Like, at all. This whole campaign.
And you did it for a rope.
Okay,
So- So, you guys all manage to get up there, and Geiseric manages to, using the same rope as everybody else, just seems to get up there a lot faster than everybody. He's
I see that. I do that, just with my hands, totally no legs. That kind of, climb up the rope, like
Yeah.
in the cool military guys do.
Yeah, doing the wall. Yeah. So, so guys are just pretty much flies up this this rope, just arms only.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys get to the top of this, everyone sees what I described as far as it looks like a big dam in here.
Like, how big is this room? Like the space above the water?
The space above the water, it's
Yeah.
and it's another 20 feet from where you guys are. So the other rooms are 15. This is about 35 feet high.
So it's just this big, like, pretty much room or like a cave that's 35 feet high, and there's just pretty much a small lake in front of us.
It's like they said, this is like a dam in a sense, and it's filling in from outside someplace. It looks like from a different place, I should say. It's natural. It's worked stone though, so it's actually built into this area.
Manta ray cloak, man, where are you? I look around.
Again.
I think your mic cut out there, Tezzy.
Oh. Testing. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, cool. I will hood up. I will dive right into the dam.
Okay.
Can we cast light on him so he can see underwater?
Oh yeah, somebody cast light on.
Sure.
Okay, so Torm turns around, casts light on Tozai. I'm gonna say cast
I'll
on,
give
on,
you-
the, on the cloak.
I'll give you
Yeah.
guidance too.
Okay.
Nice, 'cause
So-
my perception checks are.
Oh yeah, you have the real high perception. Okay, so I'll just say he casts it on your robes or something, and it's you jump, so you jump in and swim around the bottom of it, and you do see a drain about halfway down that looks wide enough for you could swim into it. But the source of the water itself, you're not totally sure.
Does it look to be anything else around, or is it just pretty like flat stone inside the pool?
It's pretty much flat stone in the pool.
All right, I would like to investigate the drain cautiously.
Okay. Checking it out. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Here it is. B4, do me justice. That one with a 1 on the D4 and plus
Amazing.
my +2, so 4 total, but that one. Every time.
Excellent.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking into the drain, looking around and everything, and you can't make out anything that would be go into the drain or anything along those lines outside of just the water. Nothing looks like it stands out to you.
The water stings my eyes when I open it underwater, just like in real life.
Uh, he's been down there a while.
I'll resurface.
Ah,
And,
there he is. I
I'll
thought
tell
you
you
were dead.
I can't open my eyes under the water, guys. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I can breathe, but I can't see.
I'm just gonna.
Why are
sort of
we
give it-
sending you ahead then? If you can't see
Yeah.
underwater, what's the point in you scouting?
Well, because I can breathe. Well, who can hold their breath the longest and can go down with me? I can swim you down and back up.
What
How
happened
deep
to your
is it?
light?
My
About
light's fine. I can't open my eyes. I keep
How-
getting that once.
How deep is the pool?
About- It's about 20 feet.
Well, that's not bad. I'll pull my rope up to the other side and put it in the water.
Okay.
And sort of use
Well, I
that to
can-
rappel down into it.
I can guide you down and up, kind of like
Okay.
swimming on a dolphin. If you
Right,
can, if you
yes.
got dark vision, you can see. Then we can both
I do
scout.
not have dark vision. I'm gonna do it anyway.
But you've got the light on you, so Should be.
Yeah, I've
Go
got light
for
on me anyway, so
You're
I'm
gonna go
basically like
spring
a
in heavy
submarine.
armor.
oh,
The Dragonborn, so.
oh yeah, I'm strong, but you're a dragonborn in heavy armor. I might not be that strong in water.
That's why I have the
got
rope.
the
It'll be fine.
Okay, so what are we? So you're taking Kazakh's down with you?
I suppose I'm gonna swim next to him. I'm gonna let him go down. and
He's
get up on
gonna
the
follow me while I sink down.
boat. Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's going down in
Not
like
swimming
old
well.
school diver armor, and I'm
Yeah.
going down in a submarine. Is basically what's happening.
Gotcha. Okay. So you, so you guys end up going down this thing, going into this pool. Where were you trying to lead him to, Tozai?
Towards the drain to try to straight for the drain to try to investigate further.
Are you ready? Kazakh, you see the drain. Again, it looks wide enough for you to be able to fit down too, actually. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, a perception check, please.
12.
12. Looking into this especially with your dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
You don't have dark vision?
Do Dragonborn have dark vision?
No.
Tozai's got the light.
No, we don't.
No, he's
Or
got
Yeah,
the
but
light.
I like-
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was
he's
like
light.
the worst person to go down, but I'm
Um,
just dumb enough.
Okay, so being able to see that, with the light, you're able to see how this is actually being backed up a bit. There is what appears to be like a stone blockade down this drain that is just sitting there, just where the water is basically plugged.
I sort of turn to Tozai, and no words, just you hear just the, and then you just see me get a shit-eating grin. As I sort of descend down the drain a little bit with the rope, because it's 20 feet and the rope's 50 feet. So I sort of just sink my way down there to the plug.
Okay.
Cautiously follow behind him, keeping the light shut.
Oh no! Like if you follow me, I'm gonna like usher
There to
you back.
try to
like,
help pull you out if shit goes bad.
Okay, so no problem getting to that stone. What are you doing?
How am I doing on breath at this point?
You're doing all right. You haven't done anything. You haven't done
Okay.
anything incredible, so you're fine for right now.
If you follow me, I'm sort of gonna kind of usher you to like not, like sort of like, oh, stay back. I'm about to do something stupid.
Oh goodness, I will stay back. I'll go
Another?
That's like the shit eating
back
grin.
to the surface and be like, the crazy dragon's doing something, and then hop back out of the pool just in case there's lightning involved.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kick it, the plug.
Okay. Make a strength check for me, please.
Straight strength check.
Straight strength.
Okay. That's gonna be a 16.
16.
And also, just one more thing to note
Mhm.
before whatever that is carries out. I'm gonna kick it, and then I'm gonna pull twice on the rope
Okay.
and start pulling my way back up.
Alrighty. So yeah, you kick it. It does give. You do feel it move forward a bit. Tozai's on the other side, on the other end of this. So Tozai, you feel like the rope being pulled, 2 quick pulls, from the other end of the rope.
Oh, what did we catch? What did we catch? Something bit the bait.
I'll look to everybody and say, pull! Grab hold and pull!
So
And
when I
start
when I kicked it, does the water start to like drain like fast, or did it just like shift?
It just shifted. It moved down a bit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kick it again.
Are we pulling on it?
Essentially, like I'm prepared. I pull on it when I think it's starting to like actually like give way like completely.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, make another strength check if you could.
That one's not as good. 7.
Yeah, 7. This one doesn't move. You're just gonna just keep attempting that.
I'm gonna try with a battle axe. Just gonna hit it with the hilt.
Okay.
Don't you have a crow?
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
have an
gonna use the-
intelligence of 8.
If you're gonna
Fair
use
enough.
the, if
Use
you're gonna use the
raft.
back, if you're gonna use the back of the axe, make it an attack roll.
Okay. Ugh, 11.
11 is not gonna be a problem hitting this. Roll damage.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay. Combined with your kick, along with this one actually pushes the block, but it actually pushes it down a bit where you caught it,
Oh fuck.
which gives way. Who is grabbing the other end of the rope?
Tug.
After those two tugs, and after people said start pulling, we probably all would have been grabbing onto this,
rolled-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine
imagine
on my
everybody's
strength
there.
check.
So.
I don't have any strength, but I rolled a nat 20 on it.
He's got me.
Are we all rolling a strength check? Everybody
Yeah, everyone that's grabbing the rope to pull back, roll a strength
be on
check.
the rope? Add it together.
Strength or athletics?
Motherfucker.
Strength. You're fighting the current of this too, by the way, because he just opened a drain. So
20.
Got me a 5.
Let's go, people.
23. 23.
Save my ass.
23 natural 20. That's I heard a 5 in there.
Yeah.
Those
Okay.
are
Fives, I
low
think.
rolls. I'm putting this one dice away. It's getting me. I'm rolling
Okay.
with the other.
I guess I tired myself off from climbing up the rope.
Okay. It takes some effort because he's basically being it's like a drain. It takes some effort, but you guys managed to pull after a while. And actually, Cassis, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
18.
All right, 18. So yeah, you guys managed to pull him back after about a minute or so with this water draining back out again, and you pull him up, and he is out of breath, but he's conscious, and didn't seem like he had a good time down there, but
Oh, I had a great time.
What happened down there? What did you do?
I sort of nod towards the draining water.
Oh. Well, that's handy.
Maybe.
Let's
It was
hope.
fun. That's between heavy breaths.
alrighty. So what do you guys want to do now?
Search the trees. I mean,
Well, I guess
Yes,
hop
but
in the water
that's
as it's
the-
draining before it drains so we can ride it down.
No, wait. Let the water drain first. Let's see what's in this room before we go do anything crazy.
Yeah, I guess we got ropes. You want to do it that way.
That drain's about halfway up, so that only goes down about 10 feet before it starts to refill itself from where the water's coming in.
Oh,
And-
I thought the drain was on the bottom.
Not the total bottom, no.
Oh.
But
Okay.
it's like, yeah, so it gets just under 10 feet, and then it comes back up again to refill, and it pushes. The water just keeps on going in there and filtering out until it gets under 10 feet again, just repeats itself.
Well,
Is there
whatever's
another
under
drain
this is
somewhere?
ruined. Point that out.
There's a drain coming in that you can see from the top. It looks like I guess it looks like it's coming from a different place altogether.
Can we plug that? Pointing at the drain. Or wherever the water's coming from.
Can you plug it, you said?
Yeah, I just asked the party. Who can
Oh.
plug that?
How high up is it? Is it in like the ceiling or is it?
Yeah, that one's actually in the ceiling. That one's 35 feet up.
I can't lift anything that high.
Y'all want to just head back to the village then?
Well, this is here for a
We did get
reason. I want to see what this is exactly.
And we need to plug it?
We don't need to.
Or find another drain.
I'm spitballing. I want to see where the drain I just kicked in leads.
That's also a good idea. We could actually go through the drain. Yes.
Manta man.
Yeah, now that we're down here, that's what I assumed we were doing. Let's see if we can go through the drain one way.
Let's send Tozai.
Send.
Yeah,
Send
yeah.
What race
Seeing
is
anything
is
the
Tozai?
problem.
Tozai's human.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got this. It's
Do
fine.
any of us have dark vision?
I have light on my
I-
cloak. It's fine.
Am I the only one with dark vision?
You have dark vision?
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Oh, yeah.
Give the half elf the cloak.
Yeah. Wait, how? None of you can see in the dark?
I
Nope.
have cantrips, dude. I can see if I cast a cantrip.
Normally.
Yeah. Somebody
Nope.
threw light on my cloak, so like I
I-
can see.
I've
Other
got
than my
wet
terrible-
torches.
I mean, we could just go if y'all want. I mean,
Can somebody
But,
cast light on the grate itself?
It's better to have it on somebody who's moving with us. You know what? I'll go first. I'll just jump in and like make my way over.
To the drain and just go through the drain.
Yeah. Well, not go through, but I'll like sort of peek in. I mean, like the water level's right at the drain, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just like sort of peek into the drain, see if I can see anything in there.
Okay. So yeah, you manage to get in there and look down, and it's a straight shot. Can you make this is really weird to ask this one, but can you make a survival check for me, please?
Survival, sure. Oh, should have done this myself. It doesn't matter. 16.
16.
Mhm.
Okay. You can see straight down this where this drain goes. It looks to be about the same length that you guys walked from that first room you guys entered.
Like from the surface?
No, from the first sarcophagus where you guys found the flowers.
Who's putting trees everywhere?
So the distance looks about the same that you guys walked from that room to this room.
Alright, I'm just gonna shout back at everybody. It looks like this might go back to the sarcophagus. Sarcophagi, however you pronounce that. I don't know if it's going to be terribly useful to go back there.
okay, so we have nothing else to do?
I'm just gonna peek under the water. I'm gonna cast light on my, I guess, my holy symbol and like hold it out like in front of my beard so it can actually be useful. And see if there's anything on the bottom of the pool.
Okay. So Tozai, your light spell goes away. And Torm's yours kicks on for your holy symbol. Make a perception check for me, please.
That's not the right tab. Jesus, with the natural 20s. 27.
Jeez, nice.
Damn.
So yeah, what you see down here is that you can kind of make out like, and you were here for this too, like tree roots and dirt, just kind of in the bottom of the pool. There also looks to be, what looks to be like fishing line and little hooks and the like down here. But best you can tell with the natural 20, best you can tell, it looks like that is feeding from what appears to be the lake you guys were at earlier.
Okay, so no like drain at the bottom of this thing, nothing else interesting, just debris at the bottom of this thing.
Yeah, just the debris to tell you where it's pretty much coming from.
Okay. I'll sort of swim my way back.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here.
Want to head on back with the flowers?
Yeah, we might as well. We got sick people to get them back.
Yeah. The longer we wait, the more chance they have of dying.
Yep.
All right, so you guys heading back to town?
Yep.
Yeah, ready?
Yep.
Just totally ignore the fact that we're probably draining a lake somewhere.
It's not our problem anymore.
Yep, not my problem.
Well, you weren't here. You weren't here for this one, but they saw that lake. There's no worry of that thing draining. Trust me.
Gotcha. Tomb will fill up before that.
Yeah.
Well, we better get the hell out of here then.
Okay, so you guys head back to town. It doesn't take long. If anyone is curious about what time of day it is roughly about. You guys got here like 9-ish. It's about 11 o'clock now, with everything you guys were doing in there. I'm sorry, you guys get back to town about 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you guys get back into town, and nothing looks out of place or anything, but Chiron comes running up to you again as he sees you guys walk in.
Oh, did the people come to the Cap and Hammer too?
That's one reason he's coming to you. The other reason he comes to you is because somebody, he comes running up, which is really funny, he comes running up to you as a centaur, and
That's a charge.
yeah, comes up to you guys and says, "Oh, did you have any?"
Oh no, I was just
You
trying to make.
cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
Sorry, do you guys have any luck finding those flowers?
Pull out a soaked flower.
We got 4. Well, mine's not soaked. I didn't get in the water.
No, well, good. We just had somebody else fall sick while you guys were out.
Huh. Seems like it's a magical plague.
Well, the thing that gets me is that this was sent from the person that fell ill was the blacksmith apprentice, which is where the caravan has just landed it just pulled in about an hour ago.
From the caravan.
Yes, the trade caravan that was coming from the fort.
Let's do the Cap and Hammer.
You heading to the Cap and Hammer first, or you heading to the vineyard?
Where did the trade caravan come from?
It came from the fort. Oh, you weren't here for that. It came from Fort Thetis, which is another place on this island.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are you heading to Cap and Hammer first, or the vineyard first?
Which one's closer?
The Cap and Hammer.
Might as well.
What do we need?
Well, wait.
What do we need at the Captain Hen?
Hold on. I'll ask. Well, Chiron. Is the cleric still with the winemaker?
No, the cleric had to go tend to Melita, the apprentice.
Let's get these flowers where they should be, yes?
Well, yes, that's what I'm trying to do. If the cleric will know what best to do with these flowers, he may have a special potion he can brew. I don't know anything about that sort of thing, but he may know more than I do.
Let's go to him then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
heading to Cap and Hammer.
Before we leave Chiron, I would like to give him another one of the flowers
Okay. He takes
and
it from
say that a potion should be made for the king on the first island there.
Oh, the Sonia, yeah.
Yes,
So he takes it from you, and kind of looks at it for a second. Well, thank you, but I'm not totally sure what to do with this. The cleric would know better than me.
Right. So we need all the flowers we can have to give to the cleric. He seems to know more about this than anybody else, and he'll be able to use it best.
If only there were more places we could have found flowers.
Well, then let's take him to the cleric. The cleric.
You ready? So yeah, like you were told, is he's at the Captain Hammer. You guys get there. You guys see the lady that's been helping you guys out, and even the cat's still with her, but they both look like kind of sad, or distressed.
How does
Did
a
you-
cat look sad?
Just no energy, which is really weird for a cat.
Is it though?
No, that's true too.
Yeah, not any cat I've ever had. Lazy little.
So the you guys walk in and she looks up at you guys and, oh, hi guys, what brings you in today?
Well, we may have a cure for what ails the apprentice.
And as soon as you say that, she immediately lights up. Is, oh, good. In the back, she's resting back. She's resting back there. The Peon's with her now.
Thank you. We'll get to it. Head back.
All right. She says thank you as you guys go rushing past, and you guys get to it's not that's not far. You guys walk back there, and you see Melita, and she is suffering from the same thing as the vineyard owner is, who's got the restless sleep, the feverish look, and everything like that. And
I'll approach the cleric. We found your flowers, I think.
oh, the king's blood, good. This,
Go ahead.
the king's blood, good. We can use that. I'll have to make a preparation for it. It's not going to take long. It's just have to basically make it into a tea.
Right. Everybody who has the flowers, bring them out. We'll give what we have.
Oh yeah, give her the flowers.
Everyone's given the flowers to pay on.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He's kind of shocked when he sees you pull out 4 because he only asked for the. Well, you guys asked for more than one, but you guys brought it. You guys brought everything that you guys found. Oh, good. This will work out. This will work out fine. This shouldn't take long. And he goes running out of the room, and you can overhear him talking to the blacksmith. And he comes running back in by the forge and now he's got a pot in hand and he's making a tea. So how was it in the tomb?
Wait.
Wet?
Glad we went the same direction with that, dude.
Just wet.
Well, I'm glad you're able to.
wet.
Well, I'm glad you're able to find without too much trouble. Hopefully, it wasn't terribly difficult. And he's just making small talk with you guys. Do you guys want to do anything specific before the tea gets done?
Is there anything we can do?
You're at the blacksmith shop.
Is there anything new from new wares?
Can I get another +1 battle axe?
She has not worked on a +1 battle axe since you bought the one from her, but she does have that. She does have silver in now,
Okay.
so she can silver weapons if you guys need it.
What does that do?
That's good against like
Overcomes
magical.
Yeah, it overcomes magical resistance.
Oh yeah, then I'll definitely use that for my crossbows.
Yeah, I wanna use that for my axe. But I literally don't have money. I have like 6 gold.
She can do each thing of silver she has will cost 100 gold pieces. I need to stay in character. She says to you guys, oh, I can silver the weapons for you, but each one's gonna be 100 gold to silver it. And as far as you, looking over at you, Artemis, as far as you go, I can only do 10 pieces of ammunition.
Wow, that sucks.
I have
No
charisma.
discount
Should I try
for
seducing?
bringing. Continue.
You want to try and seduce her?
I want to look at her. Are you sure there isn't any other way I could pay for this? Charisma?
Make a persuasion check.
Thank God I invested in charisma. It's a nat 20.
Oh God.
It's a nat 20. Okay.
It's a nat
Of course
20.
it is. Of course it is. Always, seduction always gets a nat 20.
He didn't say
That's
seduction. He said,
necessary.
"Is there any other way to pay for this?" There are plenty of other ways to pay for things.
Well, he did.
Yeah, that's
he did say seduce. So
Yeah,
Say
I'm seducing.
seduce.
I never rolled a net 20 in this campaign. When I tried to seduce, the game knew. They knew what I was going to try to do.
I mean,
So, she looks at you and she you try to just put it in such a way that it makes it sound like it's a deal for her. And she turns around and is like, well, if you guys can heal my apprentice, I can probably do a couple of the weapons for free as a thank you.
We did bring you the flowers.
Yes, he's being healed right now.
he'll be healed as soon as he drinks the tea. Hopefully. I don't know if this tea can cure magic diseases.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can, if you can do that, if you can get my apprentice to feel better and get over this whole sickness, then I can do your weapons I'll do everybody's weapons for free.
Very good.
Hey, did not go how I expected, but yeah, it works.
The seduction part of that she wasn't buying, but you still not 20'd it. So
Yeah.
does anybody else want to do anything before the tea gets done? Okay.
No.
Good.
Okay. So after a while you start to get this, it smells foul, but it's Payon comes out of the other room with a mug and comes over and looks over at Torm. Can you help me out with this, please? I just need you to hold her mouth open while I pour this down.
of course.
And you so as you hold her mouth open, she takes Payon takes the tea and pours it down her throat. And after just a couple minutes, I'm kind of just watching what happens. The fever, you can see it starts to go away. She quits sweating and everything, but is still asleep and still restless. Payon does not look thrilled with this.
Any ideas?
Nobody's getting their weapons done.
We kind of need ideas because I need a silver axe. That sounds really cool. And my axe
I will cast.
Blood and you can smite. You're fine.
I will cast lesser restoration on her. See if that does anything.
Okay. Much like earlier when the remove curse was cast, the fit seems to go away for about 10 seconds, and nothing. after that 10 seconds is up, it comes back to do the rest of sleep again. The though Payon, watching you do that, you hear him start muttering something to himself about something. What you guys can pick up of it is something about a potion.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
And he looks over at you, knowing you just helped him out. And he says, I wonder if it's nightmares.
Nightmares don't usually keep people asleep. You can usually wake someone from a nightmare.
Oh,
But you shouldn't.
no, not those kind of nightmares.
Horses?
I mean, nightmare horses.
I mean,
me guess.
I've had horses in my nightmares before, but it's.
Let me guess, man-eating
What are
horses.
you? What are you talking to? What are you talking about? What do we need to do here?
Well, this might sound a little bit odd, but the only thing I can suggest doing is basically going in and seeing what's going on with Melita, which basically means entering her dreams.
I mean, if it's horses, she may just be tired because it's past her bedtime.
What?
Pasture.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. All right. Anyway,
It was just a shit joke.
yes, it was. I've never done something like that. Is that possible?
You can do such a thing.
Well, no, I can make something that would do it. That's not a problem. I have all the materials I'd need. We just never use it that often. It'll work. It's just the problem basically is going to be you'll have to get in there and see what's going on.
For the first time, I understand the long face, because that does not sound good at all. We enter her nightmare?
So do we have to drink this potion with her? Is there anything
yeah.
is there anything we need to do to prepare before going in or take with us?
Glug glug.
Do we have a way to get out? How do we?
Oh, once and if she wakes up, you guys should be fine, because you're basically just going into her consciousness.
And if she
Well-
doesn't wake up, are we trapped in there forever?
That's a good question. I've never had that issue before.
Well, that's not terribly helpful, is it?
The only
No,
other thing would we have to do this for each patient?
I'm not sure on that one. This is something totally different to me, as far
Well,
as
then we better hook
actual
it.
practice.
Zax is gonna start putting the thing up to his lips.
Okay.
Oh, do we already have the potion to drink?
Oh, do we?
It's basically this tea that he's made already.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna
Well,
kind
does
of
this
put it up
mean we're going
slowly
to have
though.
to do this again with the king?
And the guy in the orchard.
Yeah, one way to find out.
I think.
Uh, I'd suggest we try one more person with it and see if it does anything. Then we'll know from there before we jump into this
Sleepy
person's
time
dreams.
tea. Let's do it.
Too cautious.
Guys, if it's so important, we better just quit horsing around and just hoof it.
Enough with the horse jokes, dude. It was bad the first time. Now it's a little old.
All right, so let's crack to it.
Glug glug.
Kazakh is drinking it.
Everybody take a glass. Yeah, I'll take a drink.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah,
Well,
Artemis is drinking his too.
Well,
Alright.
no harm, no foul, and I.
Yeah.
Is there enough for everybody? I presume.
Yeah, with the 4 flowers, he had more than enough for everything. Yeah.
Mine was already a tea, you know?
Alrighty, so you guys all drink this, and you'll direct your attention to the owlbear.
Ooh.
Time to hit the hay.
The lack of trees.
Now it just
I'm
turned
just
into
going to
deception.
stop.
You guys find yourself in this area, which is under a darkened sky. There are stars you can see, but there is stuff on fire. There are trees on fire, as you can tell from the north of the map. There are low walls, grapevines. There are some the rooms at the bottom look like they resemble the palace in Anthesonia's chambers a little bit. And from across the way, you guys see this.
Question mark. Oh shit.
You guys see this
hi.
has chains across his wrists.
The Guardian.
Glad we paid that.
Are you kidding
We
me?
paid for the fire resistance.
Yeah.
I should.
This
I
is where we're
should've
supposed to
given
learn.
my money.
has chains across his wrists. The beard and the hair looks like it's red. It's actually not. It's actually, you can tell from looking at it, it's fire. Wearing black and bronze plate mail with the chains, and raises a fist and slams his hand down, and the chains, as the chain hits the ground, you see these two things come out of.
There's more.
Hellhound. Oh, no, those aren't hellhounds. Those are horses.
Nightmares.
Nightmares.
And
Horses.
Yeah, that's not.
The second Kazakh sees this, he's gonna start slapping his face. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wait, can we tame nightmares?
I mean, they're not in the corporal world, so I doubt it. But
I mean, what if we kill its creator? No, if you kill God, you don't own it. Yeah, what the
Anyway,
shit?
Okay. And so you see that, and these horses, they both look over at you. They both look over at you, and they both kind of snort, and you see fire come from their nostrils. With another whip of his wrists, the chains, the two horses turn to the party and start running towards you guys. I need everyone to roll initiative.
14.
Yep. Very, very
13.
very in character there.
Boo.
11.
got an 11 as well for Tozai.
Five
Kazakh still
for
slapping himself. Wake
Torn.
up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Guys, don't worry. We have Artemis. We don't need to attack, you know? Just wait.
Nightmares are pretty fast, dude.
Oh, I wasn't going after the horses. Am I supposed? You want me?
I don't think we should go after the horses.
So the horses are large size, and the shield guardian is.
Seems to be huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
Okay.
Is 3 huge or is 3.5 huge? I think 3 is huge.
I think. Oh yeah, 3 is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Artemis, what was your initiative?
13.
Gesseric. Gesseric, what was your initiative?
Oh, Geiseric. Sorry. 17.
Kazakhs
14.
and Torm.
5.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Please don't.
Okay, so we are going to start off with initiative. With initiative order. And that is going to be this nightmare on the left. Okay, so the one on the left is going to come running up here. And is that Tozai?
Go.
That is Tozai. Meat shield time.
That is Tozai. So he is going to make an attack with his hooves at you. It's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ouch. This is gonna hurt.
Is this the campaign where we do the double damage thing?
Yes, it is.
Or the max damage and roll
Or
again?
the max damage and roll, yeah. So that is 28 points of damage. 28 points
Sorry,
of
what?
28 points of
I am
bludgeoning.
barely still on my feet. That's a woozy maker. I am coughing up blood for sure.
And that's the end of his turn. So we're going to go with Geiseric, you're up.
Okay.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 25.
Can I yell
30.
something?
So 3 characters were in 30-foot range of me: Artemis, Thorm, and Haley. I am going to cast Aid. So the 3 of you.
Second or third level.
That cut out a little bit.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
was
sorry.
that?
Artemis, Haley, and Thorm. The 3 of you receive 5 temporary health points.
Oh, cool.
Nice. That time it came through clear.
I thought they were real hit points. No?
No, temporary. It's temp. It says temp health points.
Okay.
So they go on top of your health points, and then you subtract them first before you take your real health away.
Right. Oh, I'm thinking of Hero's Feast. Okay.
Yeah, and with that, that's going to end my turn.
Okay. That takes us to
Oh wait, how many poison arrows do I have?
left. I think you did what, 4 for each one?
Do I only have? I haven't used any since I made the extra ones. I think.
Yeah, you haven't. So what was it?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me do this. I'll say you have 13.
13. Cool.
Yeah, I just rolled 2d10 and saw what happened. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of Geiseric's turn. Kassax,
Yep,
you're
that
up.
was my turn.
All right.
Are those
Cass-
5
Cass-
squares or 10 squares?
5 feet.
Okay, then I have plenty of room.
Gonna move there. That's 30 feet. And
Okay.
3 times with the battle axe.
Go ahead.
Just let me unequip one of these. It's 20 on the first one.
That hits. Dirty, I assume.
10 on the second one. Dirty? What do you mean? Yeah,
Unnatural.
unnatural. I'll let you know if it's a crit, yeah.
Okay, so 20 hits. The 10 misses.
And then a 14.
14 hits.
Okay. That's 2 hits, both with the +1 battle axe.
Okay.
That's 6 damage plus 12 damage. 18 damage onto that one.
Okay, so you come running up with your battle axe drawn, and hit the first one across the front of it. The second one, it rearing up, it gets out of the way. The second one, but you, as it lands, you connect with the third attack. It snorts again as more fire comes out of its nostrils. But you made good contact with it.
And I sort of just yell at it, just.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope. Next.
Alrighty. Artemis, you're up.
Pop, pop.
I'm gonna go behind this area right here, so I got a little bit of cover. And I'm gonna take 3 pot shots. I'm gonna hit 1 of each. 17 for the horse A. If it hits, 15 damage.
That hits.
For Diomedes, I got a 21 for 19 damage. And
Okay.
for horse number B, an 18 for 15 damage. All poison arrows. I don't know how much I add for those.
I think I said a D4 for each.
Okay.
What does the elevation of this battlefield look like?
It's the trenches in the middle are like 5 feet deeper than everything else, but everything else is pretty level.
So Diomedes is 80 feet away.
2, a
Yes.
1, and a 2 for the poison damage.
Got it marked. So you guys all standing in front of this first nightmare. See your sniper archer line up and take a shot, and it basically splits between the two of you and hits the first nightmare. Then he turns around and takes 2 more shots, one at this hulking giant, and the other one at the other nightmare, forcing both of them back. Go ahead.
And then I will move undercover.
Okay. Are you trying to actually just hide, or are you just getting behind the thing?
I'm just behind it. I don't need to hide. Stuff's not going to hit me from there, I don't think, unless they blow up the entire area.
Okay.
And hide anyways.
No, that's true. Okay, just want to make sure. All right, and that will take us to the second nightmare.
Good movie.
And he is going to make an attack on you, Geyserak.
Alright.
That is a 17.
17?
17.
That will miss.
All right, so he comes up and tries to put the hooves in. You just kind of put the shield up. You have a shield?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, put your shield up and just kind of bat it away. Doing nothing out of the ordinary to you as far as dodging a blow. And that will take us to Tozai.
Well, we're right up in the action, so we are going to use my action to drink my potion of superior healing. What is that? That's 8d4 plus 8.
That sounds right.
Okay, so the 8d4 got me 19.
Okay.
27 health. Nice.
Yeah.
And then I will use my bonus action to make a very angry unarmed attack at this horse, where I turn my back to it and then drop to my hands and kick back with both feet in an attempt to horse
Oh, so you're doing
kick it like it horse kicked me.
yeah, you're doing like a mule kick to the horse.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Can't read my die. Oh, there we go. I got a 4 on the die, and that's a what? +6. So that's a 10 to hit. Ouch.
Yeah, the 10 is actually not gonna get there. So you drink your potion, immediately just kind of throw the vial to the side, and turn around and try to kick at it, but it sees you doing it, and you, in the process of trying to get your balance right, miss your mark completely. Anything else in your turn? Moving or anything like that?
And that will be that. I knew I should have. No, I don't want to go and provoke a reaction, so we're gonna stick where we're at.
Okay, and that will take us to Diomedes. Alrighty, is that Torm that's on the very right of that that line?
Yes, it is.
This is Storm.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Sure. Also, that's a 1.
Bye.
That's a 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is so much more work.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as as you see Diomedes take this chain, which you now realize is a lot longer than what it initially looked like, takes his chain around his wrist and slams it down and it actually reaches you, hitting you across the body. He is going to take his other arm and swing that at Geiseric. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dexterity saving throw. 5.
5. Okay, so you are taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage. With the same thing happens, he basically slams with one down and hits Torm, and turns around with his other arm and slams the other chain down, and it's just the end of it, so more like a whip action, but it does end up hitting you. And
Okay.
that will take us to, that's going to be the end of his turn. That'll take us to Haley.
Oh my god, I get to attack? Okay. Haley goes to Nightmare A by his side, and I attack twice with my battle axe.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Is his chains doing fire damage at all, or just bludgeoning?
Just
Sure.
bludgeoning.
It's an 18
An 18 hits,
and an 8.
8 damage.
No, the other attack is an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 18 hits, the 8's going to miss.
Okay. Takes 12.
Is
12
that
slashing
is that
damage.
just one battle axe you're using?
Yeah, only one battle axe.
You can use that in both hands, and it'll do a D10 instead.
No, I also have a shield. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you have a shield. Never mind.
You said 12 points?
Yeah, 12 points of damage.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
okay, so with that, you actually sink this one into like the back of its spine, and it falls down dead.
I look at it neutral and say, now I get why you have the long face. I just had to.
You knew one more was coming.
Yeah. Anything else on your turn? You moved, bonus action or anything you have on your turn?
Nah. I'm a fighter. I just have this. I'm saving action. Search for Diomedes.
Fair enough. That takes us to Torm. Your turn.
All right, is this all flat ground?
No, there's 5 feet differences. Here goes down in here.
5 feet isn't gonna damage me, so
I mean, you have enough movement to get to him if you have 30 feet of movement.
I'm not going that far. I'm going to move there, and I'm going to throw up Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
That is not the right button.
Oh shit! I just threw my dice.
That's the right button. Did that come up at all? Nope, of course it didn't. Okay, so, let's see. You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet. When it says spirits, literally what I'm doing is I'm taking out my holy symbol, and basically a spectral storm forms around me, like I'm now in the center of a translucent hurricane. And like
Okay.
there are flashes of divine light that are doing the damage here, representing the lightning. Let's see. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, I am neutral. Their spectral form appears angelic or fit, etc., etc. If you are evil, they're fiendish. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. Guess who? An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage if you are good or neutral, or 3d8 necrotic damage if you are evil. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Okay, so Diomedes is actually in that. So does that affect him this turn?
When it enters for the first time, so on a turn. So
It'll be on his turn.
Yeah, so not yet.
okay, fair enough. And so both are affected right now, and their speed is halved.
Okay. Their speed is halved while they're in this anyway.
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, you grab your holy symbol and cast call these spirit guardians out, and little lightning forms around you, and then slowly gets bigger as you now basically in this wide arc of lightning, basically just shielding around you. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. That will take us to Nightmare A, who's dead. So, Rick, you're up.
Alright, I will take a swing at the nightmare in front of me
Alrighty.
with my longsword.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Alright. So 9 damage. And I will activate my, where is it? Divine Smite.
Okay.
When I expend a spell slot, I can do an extra 2d8 radiant damage to the target. And is the nightmare undead or a fiend?
It is a fiend.
Alright, and then I can do an additional d8 on top of that. It's a fiend.
Okay, so 3d8 total.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So 14 plus another 6, so a total of 20 divine or radiant damage.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, that after this thing tries to attack you, basically you turn back around and smash back at it, and it looks pretty rough right at this moment.
Okay. Alright, so I'll use my second attack.
Yep.
Once again with a longsword.
Okay.
Dirty 20
Hits.
for a total of 13 slashing.
13 slashing. Okay.
Is it still up?
No, it is gone.
Okay. Alright, and with that I move 5, 10. I jump down, I guess.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20 to there. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Um, as you move down there, as you destroy the other nightmare, you see Diomedes realize what just happened, and his chains seem to take on like an orangish reddish glow. With both nightmares gone.
All right. With that, I raise my shield in the air with my left hand as I beat it with my long sword, as I'm kind of just begging him to come at me.
Alrighty.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were behind me. Never mind. I was about to say while you're hiding behind the cleared, but you're not hiding behind the cleared. So
Stand beside you.
yes.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That'll take us to Cassex.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5 attacks, action surge. So that's going to be.
Yep.
First one is 18. Second one is 17.
Okay. 17. Go ahead and do your attacks, but I have something I gotta do for you after the fact. But those two.
Okay. So 17, 18, and then we're going to do 10. 10. $26. 19. Do I crit on a 19?
Champions do.
Champions do, yeah.
I'm a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I crit. So that's one
Nice.
crit with the battle axe. I mean, I gotta write this shit down. I'm about to be a dice calculator.
Yep, I write all mine stuff down. That's why I do it so far in advance. 'Cause I mean, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and then a 19 on that one. So
And it's nice to know that a 17 hits. So that changes how much damage I do.
So that's 5 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 17 is the only one that was with the normal battle axe. The rest were with the +1 battle axe.
Okay.
Because the 17 was the bonus action attack.
Right. Okay. So your damage, and then of course the crit is in there too, right?
Yeah. So let me go ahead and do that here.
Mhm.
So first for the 18, that's 11. Then for
Okay.
the 17, that's an 11. We're going to go to
Okay.
the 26. We're going to crit with that one. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus a d8. Um, 16 on that one for the crit. Because that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's one more attack that hit.
Mhm.
That one is a 5.
5 for damage.
As I just flurry of blows. Not the monk thing. Just
Right.
yeah.
Just swinging as wildly as you can, basically.
Yeah.
This thing.
Just screaming, hitting his knees.
Yeah. Hey, this guy. Oh, by the way, Torm, just so you're aware, this guy counts as a giant, which explains a little bit about why you're seeing giant in the. If you're curious why you're seeing giant in the tomb.
I'm not terribly worried about that at the moment.
Okay,
I'm just
tell
letting
me
you know.
how he avoids all of
Fair
this damage.
He doesn't avoid the damage. Before when you moved into his range, though, I needed you to do this at the start of the turn. I didn't see it till just now.
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine. No, that was me. I missed it.
Go for
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
20.
So you are taking 4 points of fire damage,
Is that halved twice?
and it will be half white twice.
Because I'm resistant to fire because of the thing we were doing with the coins earlier.
Just once, because I already took the half off for you making the save.
Okay,
Yeah, the one
But-
more time.
Oh, but you did.
but
you,
one more
you did-
time.
Yeah, you did it with.
Because
You
I'm
did it,
resistant to fire.
yes,
So 2.
yes, 2.
Big damage.
Big damage.
Yeah, took care of that. Took care of that fire resistance without a problem, huh?
hmm
Alrighty. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so you guys see Kazakh's go running up and just as much as he can, just with the battle axe, just his battle axe is just going crazy on this giant, hitting it in the knees, which is about as high as he can reach on this thing. Unfortunately, this is considered to be a huge creature, so he's pretty tall. And that takes us to Artemis.
All right, I'm gonna pop my head out. I'm gonna take my 5 shots. I have a 19, a 17, an 18, a 21, and a 6. The 6 misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the 6 misses. All the other 4 hit though.
For a total of 65 damage.
My God, really?
Oh wait, what about my poison damage?
It says it's 44 basically.
Yeah, but I can't roll 44 on the dang thing.
Yeah, you can.
3.
Bottom left of D&D Beyond, you can. There's a
Bottom
little
left, yeah. If you click it multiple times before you roll, it adds die. So you can just do it all at once.
Well, I got 3, 3, 4, 3, 9, 13 plus 65.
13.
So 78 total.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Let's just put them into his fire beard, because that seems the appropriate place.
Yeah. So yeah, you take your shots, and it hits it. You're basically going for his chest, which would be where his beard is.
Did I?
What?
Sorry, I was looking back at the chat. I see 3 damages. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits though.
I think you gave me 4 numbers.
You did.
Oh, custom. That was that was from the crit though. Whatever. We'll figure it out. You just did 78. I'm not concerned.
So yeah, so you take your shots, and all 5 of the crossbow bolts go right. All 4 of them go in, and 1 misses wide for some reason. Probably just because his flames are going up from you hitting him in the beard that many times. Are you moving or anything?
Yeah, I will go back into cover.
Alrighty. Takes us to Tozai.
All right. I am going. Move right now. I 40. I'm going to move my 40 feet this away, and I am going to go unarmed attacks at the back of his knees.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, because the fire. Don't feel me, do it. Don't feel me. Saving 10.
Okay. You're going to take 5 points of fire damage, and then if you have resistance, have that. So it should
So is that 2 or 3? 2.
2.
Okay.
Yep.
And then let's see. I get 2 attacks. One is a 14.
14 misses. What was the first one?
16.
16 hits, 14 misses.
Okay, so that's a d6. So that's 7 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then I am going to, as per usual, flurry of blows.
Yep.
For another 2, so that's a key point. Ooh. That's an 18 and a 17.
18, 17, those both hit.
Beautiful. Sick. 8 damage on one and a full 9 on the other.
17 total, if my math's right.
And then I will open hand technique to make him make a strength saving throw, even though he's a giant. I'm gonna probably save it. To fall prone, and it's a DC 13 strength.
DC 13, okay.
Oh, he probably needs like a 2.
Come on, bad roll.
That is a failure. It's a 7 with a +5. That is a failure.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
That mean I get a disadvantage on him? Oh wait, no, his turn's before mine, so I don't mind.
So
Punch him in the knees until he falls down.
Well, that changes my pre-rolls.
Yeah, my bad, Artemis.
If he stays prone by the time I get around to him.
No, I think his turn's next, right?
Oh, he'll get up then. Never mind.
Oh, so the prone doesn't do much.
well, it takes him down at least. But just because he's a giant, he's going to be falling down. I'm going to roll something and see where he goes.
If
Oh,
he
God.
if he
Timber.
has a crit failure and breaks his damn neck, I'm going to die.
Yo, that'll be the best. Finally,
Oh my
Toe's
God.
eyes killing me.
He's probably just rolling like a D8 to see what direction he falls.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, totally. See if he falls on me or Kasich.
And
he
I'm
goes
doing
forward. I mean, he has to get hit by the spirit guardians when it's not his turn.
yeah, because he'd be entering. So, but I did this as a clock face. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So was I. Can you make a dexterity save, please?
Falling on Tozai.
Man, he fell on me.
Oh, but
This
didn't
is
he
better than
roll
going
dramatically? Didn't he
south.
hit him in the
With
back
a
with
plus
the-
6.
What was it?
Natural 20 with a +6. I'm glad I threw the other die in the jail.
So yeah, you actually managed to get out of the. You actually see it falling down when you realize, okay, I hit his knee and he's good falling this way, and you manage to dodge out of the way of it as he is prone, and you manage to avoid him falling on you.
And I'll yell out timber as I backflip away.
All right. That takes us to his turn.
Wisdom save,
And
please.
he-
DC 15.
Wisdom save, yes.
He's still in the cone. Not that he fell.
Yeah, he's still part of him's still in there, so it counts.
Huge.
His feet. They're getting
Wisdom-
tickled.
Wisdom save. That's a 7.
Failure takes 15 radiant.
Nice.
15 radiant.
So, lightning strike from
Alrighty.
the translucent cloud that's swirling around.
Yeah, which just has to look weird. But yeah,
Breaks
so that
Toes.
so the Spirit Guardians kick in as he starts his turn, and he stands up, using half of his movement.
That's already halved.
That's half on top of that, so he's not moving anywhere ideally this turn. But he is going to take his 2 swings. Tozai, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, let's go for another nat 20. Come on, baby. Oh my god. I used up all the luck. I got a nat 1 with +6.
Wait, Are you
Oh my
using
God.
D
The
and D
average
Beyond,
comes back.
or you're
No,
not?
I'm using real dice, and they are
Where-
failing me tonight.
They changed the Adventure League rules. We're supposed to use the
Yeah, you
D&D
gotta use
Beyond
D&D
now.
Beyond.
Obviously, you're not faking your rolls with a nat 1, but
It's a new rule. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
anybody because you didn't know.
I guess I did not get that memo. I can totally switch.
no, it happened. It
Yeah,
happened.
don't worry
it's
about
like-
it. Don't worry
it's
for the
brand
time
new.
being. It's totally okay for the rest of this session. It's fine.
That nat
Yeah,
one-
good idea for me though.
With the nat 1s, maybe.
They have not been kind. I've got like 4 nat 1s this session alone.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yeah.
So that's a nat 1. So that is 12 points of
Yes.
That's 12 points of bludgeoning.
Not bad. Still up.
And another 4 points of fire damage, which would be halved because if you have resistance.
All right, so that would be only 2.
Or 3.
Okay. All right.
And his second attack, can I have? That's not Geyser. Who is that? That is. I know one's Haley.
Kozak.
Yeah, that's Kazakh. Yep, that's Kazakh. Yep. Can both of you make dexterity saving throws, please?
5.
Okay. Haley, what was yours?
Oh, Didn't hit. Mine is.
Dex save.
6.
It's a 15.
Okay, so both of you are taking
Oh god.
11 points of bludgeoning damage and another 3 points of fire damage, and if you have resistance, it's halved.
To 1
I
or 2?
don't because I'm
To 1, yeah.
moron. Wait. Did you just say fire damage?
Yes.
Well, that's funny because I have absorb elements.
And you're a
Is that a
fire
reaction?
dragonborn.
Oh,
I
he's a fire
cast
dragon.
absorb elements on the fire damage.
It's a reaction too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay. So yeah, that's halved. So yeah, both you basically
It's
take
only
1 point of
3
damage.
points. You were already taking 1 point. You didn't need to. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, 1
Continue.
point.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of a spell slot, man.
No, but I can deal an extra d6 on my next attack.
I guess, because he can absorb it. And then shoot
Yeah.
it
Which
back.
is nothing because he's fire based.
He's
hate to
probably
tell you.
immune. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. Oh, but
That's
I have
okay.
resistance until the
Don't worry,
start
guys.
of my next turn.
That's fine. Your character doesn't know. And we continue.
Yeah.
Just-
Alrighty. So that takes us to that's Diomedes' turn. That takes us to Haley.
Okay, so Haley goes to Diomedes. Just steps down since she was in the border.
Yep.
And Constitution save, right?
Yes.
It's a net 1, so a 5.
Okay, and that is 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, so is it rounded up or
It's
down?
have to 4 since you're a fire dragonborn.
Yeah,
I'm
it's round-
not a fire dragonborn.
No, Haley's a half elf.
Yeah, Haley's a half. Haley's a half elf that would absorb elements is what did that.
Oh, okay. I thought someone said that there was a fire dragonborn. Carry on.
No,
Okay.
that was me. I'm dumb.
Okay, so Haley attacks him twice with her battle axe.
Go ahead, take your rolls.
It's a 6, so 12. I think it's a miss.
Yeah, 12 misses.
And 19.
19 hits.
Okay, so just roll damage first. It's okay, 9 points of damage, and obviously there's that d6. I hope he's just resistance, not immune. 6 fire damage, and I use an action surge to attack 2 more times with my battle axe.
Go ahead.
It's a 17
Which hits?
and another 19.
That hits.
So in total, 17 damage, and the fire damage is in total 8. So I forgot how to do math. 25 total damage.
Alrighty.
And of course, he probably has resistance or immunity.
Or some variety of it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
so,
my god! I just noticed. Oh.
So yeah, Haley, you come running up with your battle axe and shield ready, and come up and slash at Diomedes' legs like everybody else has been, and put some good gashes into his legs, and he's starting to look a little bit wobbly.
Oh, I'll just wait for my turn.
Anything else you got, Haley?
As my bonus action, I'm using Second Wind.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Alrighty, go ahead.
So 8. I heal for 8.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, and my turn.
Alrighty, and now take us to Torm. You're up.
Okay, let's see if we can't finish him off. I'm going to cast Shatter. I'm going to put the base of it like on his head so it doesn't hit anybody around him. Because he's
Okay.
super tall. Yeah.
Right.
So I need a
Makes
DC
sense.
15 con save, please.
26.
I'm going to use my inspiration to see if re-rolling that will do anything.
Alrighty.
Maybe like 27.
Low roll.
Probably.
Damn inspiration. That's a 13.
Ooh,
Close.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to channel divinity to maximize the damage. So 32
Yep.
thunder.
32 thunder. Alrighty. Finish him off.
Oh my god.
Storm
Damn
cleric.
Yep. Okay. So with that thunder damage, I'm basing this on his head, and I just want his head to explode
Using
into
shatter.
fiery chunks.
On his chains, I want to make them into crossbows.
Oh yeah, can we use the chains as weapons?
You have no
We're in
idea
a dream
right now.
world. I doubt we're coming out.
But let Torm do his thing, and we'll get to that in a second.
Again, I just want his head to burst from the inside.
Oh yeah, Torn to blow the guy up with shatter.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so
Chunks, baby.
yeah, grabbing standing in the middle. This is so fitting too. Standing in the middle of this translucent thunderstorm, you grab your holy symbol and point up at Diomedes' head. Wow, that's a weird word. Diomedes' head, and yeah, and call upon and call on Talos for your shatter spell, which does indeed blow his head completely apart from the shatter spell. The body falls to the ground backwards from the sheer impact before it slowly dissipates into nothingness. With that, the whole world around you guys inside of this starts to fade, and you guys find yourself awake where you guys were when you took the tea. But looking around, looks like no time has passed. But looking down at Melita, you see her start to open her eyes a bit and look around, and really confusingly looks at you guys. What happened? Where am I?
Why are you dreaming about fire giants?
You say that as she looks at you like, oh, yeah, there was a fire giant and some horses that were breathing fire and something else.
Were we there?
They're no longer an issue. Everything is fine now, hopefully.
Yeah, it seems so. As soon as the dream just ended, I just woke up. Why am I soaking wet?
You had a fever for a bit. And I guess we haven't entirely dried ourselves off from being in that tomb yet, but not an issue.
Oh, well, thank you for the help.
Of course.
And the hearing her voice, the blacksmith comes running back, knowing what's just happened, kind of hoping, and she's like, Melita? And Melita looks up and, Artemisia, yeah, I'm awake. What happened? And she relates the whole thing back to her, which they Artemisia goes into the whole thing of how happy she is with to see Melita's okay and everything. Payon rushes out, saying, I need to go check on Gregorios, the vineyard owner, and he goes running out to see what happened. Artemisia, the smith, looks at you guys and says, well, a deal's a deal. You made her, if you fixed her, I will be able to, I'll do your weapons for you for free with the silver.
All right.
Alright.
So that's just silver battle axe, or is that +1 battle axe?
Yeah, it's gonna take it. Well, it's like midday now, so it's gonna be a silver. It's gonna be a silver +1. It's the silver doesn't change anything outside the fact the damage it does, or who it affects. I'm sorry. It'll take the rest of the day to put the silver everybody's weapons. So
For what it's worth, I don't need a silvered weapon, so that can take some time.
oh well, can we do anything else for you?
You know, I think I'm okay. I have spells that manage to get me through fights typically.
Oh, okay. Well, if I feel bad I can't help you with anything. You were part of this too.
I don't necessarily need anything. I'm just doing the best I can with what I have, and these people need it more than I do.
Okay. Well, thank you for the help.
Of course. Speaking of help, does anybody need healing after our last encounter?
Are we damaged? In real
am-
life?
Okay.
Not.
Yeah, are they hurt in real life?
Yeah, are we hurt?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah.
Yeah, Tozai is actually hurt.
Okay. Tozai, I will give you a 2nd level cure wounds.
I mean, we're gonna
Nice.
take a long rest after this, anyways, right?
Just in case. You heal 15, Tozai. Who's next?
Gracias.
Me, I need heal.
Okay, you also get a 2nd level.
Thanks.
You heal 16.
Ooh.
Who else?
I get lay on hands, so I'm just gonna use that on
Like
myself.
Oprah. And you get healing, and you get healing.
I'm the cleric, it's my one job.
I
think
know, I know.
Myself 11.
Listen, everybody loves Oprah. I'm not saying any smack. I love Oprah.
Anybody else?
What's an
use
Oprah?
My fighter thing. Can't remember what it's called. Heal 11 hit
Second
points.
one.
Second one.
Second win.
Yeah, second one. There it is.
I was away.
All right.
I'll go ahead and
Alrighty.
kill wounds myself if nobody else needs it.
Alrighty.
We're still at the Cap and Hammer. I have some gear I could sell. I picked up a longbow and 16 arrows. I could attempt to sell.
Okay. Let me pull up the thing real quick. Longbow, you said?
Let me double check. Yes.
It's probably 10 gold.
D&D Beyond says 50, but I don't know. That seems steep for a longbow.
Seems pretty steep.
Yeah,
50
that's
Well, you
like,
should get
like way.
you should get like half.
It's 50 to buy. It's 5 to sell.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you
if
get
I'm
a-
selling it, I feel like it should go base price.
Can I search for? Can we just buy anything on D&D Beyond if we can find them?
You can find it.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, I found an elephant. Can I buy it?
you found an elephant?
On D&D Beyond, 200 GP?
Oh, the war out. No.
Okay.
We don't actually have that on this island. Good question, though. Yeah, for the arrows and the longbow, Artemisia tells you that she'll give you 30 gold pieces.
Oh, it doesn't have a cost. Damn it.
I looked at the blacksmith. Just a question. Are you, do you have a halberd? Because my battle axe isn't really doing the
shit.
job.
That was 30 for the longbow.
30 for the longbow and the arrows, yeah.
Sweet. I will remove those and add.
And I do have a halberd, yes. And actually, since the friend of yours said he didn't need anything silvered on his part, I can silver this one for you if you like to.
Oh. Okay. Would you Oh, then I'll just give you my current battle axe. No need to pay. You're already doing the halberd.
Yeah, okay. You just switch those out and just do the halberd for you instead.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so go ahead and mark a silvered halberd. Casax, well, your battle axe, go ahead and silver that. The +1 battle axe, go ahead and silver that.
So, am I silvering every weapon I have?
Do you want to?
It's free, right?
She only has so much silver, though. She can only do like 8 weapons total.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll just make sure my battle axes are silvered.
Okay, so
I mean,
that's
I'm not either, so
you're not doing
Yeah,
anything
I'm gonna
either?
give.
I don't have anything to do it with.
Okay.
The bolt, 10 bolts is going to be one fight, and that's not
Yeah.
gonna be the whole thing.
Okay, that's true. Guys, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna skip my longsword silvered.
Okay, so go ahead and silver the long swords. That's 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4. That's 4 silvered. Anybody else? Alrighty. Are you guys going to take a long rest at this point with her silvering the weapons to pretty much the rest of the day? So taking a long rest at this point.
Yeah, I'm basically out of the main weapon.
Yep,
I guess.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
What?
okay.
Yeah, anytime I go to the cap and hammer, I'm just looking for special effect.
Yeah. Alrighty. So if everyone's done with their shopping, we'll say you take the long rest at the lounge.
Yep.
Alrighty. So everyone take the benefit of a long rest, and that is as good a place.
For what it's worth, we're 3 hours 51 minutes in.
Yep.
Sounds like it doesn't.
I'm hungry.
Okay, sorry. I'll check.
Yep. I'm wrapping. You're good. I'm wrapping up now. So yeah, it's a good place to stop, and that will, that'll wrap us up for the night. I will take care of experience everything off stream, and those of you that stayed with us this entire time on Twitch, thank you for checking us out. A couple plugs real quick. Tomorrow is our Wednesday night Adventurers League games, I should say, and that is 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock Central Time. Adjust as necessary, an hour ahead or a couple hours back, depending where you are. And Thursday is Senpai runs his game on Thursdays. And we had another one coming up. Oh, Geiseric, you do Mondays, correct?
Yeah, mine's on Mondays. So.
Okay. So Geiseric, our Dragonborn Paladin is the GM for Monday, so feel free to check him out. And I think that's all of the plugs I can think of off the top of my head.
Weeb's got one Friday.
Oh, that's right. Weeb has his Friday one. Yes.
I'm in that one.
Okay. So you can see the player who is behind Casax, different character, if memory serves me. But he's on. Okay, so he's in that. He's in Friday night's game with Weeb.
The other character is Ulfar.
Ulfar. Okay. So yeah, feel free to check us out. We have games going on all the time, so feel free to come back and check out another thing.
Come play.
And come play. Yeah, we can always use players. But again, thank you for being with us thus far, and we will see you guys next week. And everybody have a great night.
I twitched.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. That's going to be it for our session of the Cycle of Cerberus. Like Pazuzu said, if you tune in tomorrow evening, we're going to be playing Curse of Strahd. We'll have 2 sessions of that, one at 5 p.m. Central and one at 8 p.m. Central. So tune in for either or both. So we hope to see you tomorrow night. We'd like to say hello to our friends on Facebook. We started streaming to Facebook tonight, so expect to see us in the future on your streams or on your feed in Facebook. And we hope that you'll continue to watch us and share the stream around. We are Dice Dad Games. We're a Dungeons and Dragons community that works over Discord. We offer various free games throughout the week that we stream. We offer various private games or that that you can commission a dungeon master for. And yeah, we hope to see you in